Live from Radio City Music Hall in New York City, it's the second annual Chartie Awards. Please welcome your hosts, Evan Sawdey, Taran O'Reilly, and John Gleason Teske.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to, somewhat inexplicably, the second annual Chartie Awards, celebrating excellence in this goddamn podcast that we've been recording for the past 3 years, the Chartographers.
3 years.
3 fucking years. And this, I don't know about you guys, this feels, Teske, you weren't on the season until right now, but this really does feel like the longest year that we've done. I really do.
Literally, though, if you look at our posting schedule, it took the longest to get it out. We just had a lot of two-parters. I'm excited to have a light season next year.
Oh yes,
I say that.
And we will get to that in a moment. But first off, just so you know, the people that are here. First off, it's Evan Sawdey and it is Taran O'Reilly, the people who host and created the podcast, celebrating over 18,000 plays. Like it's just
craziness.
I know. Like literally, I was looking I feel like last year, like the very first season 1 wrap up we did, like we almost crossed 2,000 plays. That's what we were celebrating at the end of the first year.
Wow.
Legitimately. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We also had three months this year where we got over 1,000 plays, I think.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
Is insane.
I don't know who the fuck is out there, but thank you. This is for you, the fans, absolutely. And the thing is that, like, I don't know about you guys, last year's the Chartie Awards, the stupid, ridiculous, drunken thing that we did, I felt it was fun. I actually do like looking back over the fun moments of the year. It's just kind of a nice, like, gives closure, and I like remembering it. It's a nice entry point for fans that are, like, here for the jokes and not the music talk. You know, all two of you. But, I know, but at the same time, one of the secrets to our success was a very good and dear friend. He was on one of our top 10 most listened to episodes of all time, the Gorillaz episode. That's right, guys. The man, the myth, the legend, John Gleason Teske is back.
I am. Hello.
And welcome to wonderful Radio City Music Hall. I'm glad you're here. Bet you didn't think this was going to be the ride that got you there, but here you are.
Yeah. I'd like to thank all my supporters who believed in me as a child.
You're just hosting, you know that, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I will say, though...
you ain't one shit.
Not yet! And not this year, but still.
Not this year.
I will say that your tuxedo choice was bold.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's... see-through is in this year. It's got a little, like, twinge of pink just to, like, celebrate my good friend Janelle Monáe, who's in the audience. Hi, Janelle.
Janelle,
Hi.
yep, she is here. She is. I don't know how she is listening to it or how she knew about us, but I appreciate it, though.
Especially because she doesn't have enough albums for us to do an episode.
That is correct, absolutely. Also, I want to point out Meryl Streep. I think I see Dennis Rodman over there for some reason.
No!
And of course, Iron and Wine, our dear friend Sam Beam. Thank you. I know you still don't know who we are, even though we've met you. But I appreciate. We met him because of this podcast.
Yeah.
That still blows my goddamn mind. But hey, listen.
That's old news.
That's old news. We're here to celebrate the longest fucking season that we've had, some of the biggest episodes that we've ever had, and just amazing guests all around. We have stupid amount of categories. But the thing is that...
It really is.
It is absurd.
It's
it is
like low-key
comically...
too many.
Quite
Strap yourselves in, folks.
There are subcategories.
I love how this award show we're just dissing our own awards. Like, this is ridiculous. Why are you here? But I'm having a good time. That's the thing.
That's what's really...
That really is. Celebrate my ego after all.
Who cares if it's listenable? As long as we're having a good time.
I know. That's what people like. People live vicariously through us. They don't have interesting lives, so, we give them a little bit of excitement in their humdrum existence.
Yeah.
So long story short, the very first category that we have, and John Gleason Teske, you have listened to some episodes, I believe, this season.
I've listened. I'm a good portion of that 18,000. Okay. Yeah, I believe. I mean, I'm not a controlling portion or anything. It's still a popular podcast. Please keep listening. But I've absolutely listened to every episode of this, sometimes multiple times, because there's a weird wobbling noise in my shower, so I have to re-listen to make sure that's what it was.
So I appreciate that. I'm glad that you use our podcasts to calibrate your sound system. That's really all I could ask for.
We're like the Steely Dan of podcasts.
Exactly. Yes. You got an audio system you need to try out? Put on one of our shittily recorded episodes. See how good it is. Anywho, that being said, we do have categories, and the other thing is that John Gleason Teske, you are a guest, so I can't think of anyone better to ultimately open the envelope for our first category, which is Best Guest One-Liner. We did do a slight rule change this year. He's about to tear it. I haven't said anything yet. But the thing is that we had so many on the long list. We had like twice as many in this category than anyone else because, as I've learned, the guests are funnier than me. So, as such, we actually broke it up into 2 categories. Chartographers All-Stars, aka people who have been on 3 episodes or more, have their own separate category. That's a little special bonus for the Chartographers All-Stars, one of the gimmies in the package. But the thing is, so this is just for a guest that's been on 3 episodes or less, just a good old-fashioned brand new guest. Everyone starts as a guest, a first-timer, really, and this is their category. Here are the nominees for Best Guest One-Liner.
The nominees for Best Guest One-Liner are Justin Smith from the White Stripes episode.
And if there's someone you can't pull the Jack White card with, it's Beyonce.
Absolutely,
yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. That is Beyonce's not going to handle any of that.
Right.
Shit.
That is a confrontation I would pay unspeakable amounts of money just to watch.
Even if it's very cordial.
Yeah.
And Beyonce's just like, no, I don't think that's.
It would be like Cersei Lannister and like.
Oh, and Marjorie.
Yeah. It would be like Cersei and Marjorie.
Yeah,
just like
Jack is clearly Cersei.
3rd drink before noon, huh? Yeah. Fight me.
Yeah.
Zarek Badugu from the Outcast episode.
Guys, Zarek Madugu is here in studio right now. Zarek!
What up, though?
How you doing?
Man, I'm just chilling, you know what I'm talking about? I'm out here just like living. I'm hoping to give something for you, know what I'm talking about? I'm hoping you enjoy this on your transit or your travel as you go around, know what I'm talking about? And I just hope you all get out and get some today.
All right. And that's the podcast, folks.
Carmen Barnes from the George Michael episode.
I could not stop laughing at Fantastic. I enjoyed some of it, but the Wham rap was so brutal. Just repeating Wham and Bam together, first of all, is not a rap.
Nico Pashka from the Tom Petty minisode.
Okay.
In the documentary, they had this festival. Did you guys know about
Mother Crush
that?
Festival. It was at the farm.
Yeah, so it definitely looks like something, ironically, I think people would do in Wisconsin. It felt like a very Wisconsin thing to do. But they,
I've been to a music festival in a barn.
I think it's
Who
really...
did you see there?
Guster.
I mean...
Nia O'Reilly Amandus from the Stevie Wonder minisode.
His backing vocalists, like, he had, 2 men, 3 women in a line singing backing vocals, and one of the men sang the first line, one of the women sang the second line, and then he sings the rest. And
Jim Gilstrap and Laney Grooves.
So they aren't even, common collaborators.
First of all,
it's not even like Sarita.
Clearly fake people.
Bilal Dardai from the Weezer episode.
I mean, I'm looking at these titles. Part of these titles are just they're bland.
Memories?
Well, yeah. I mean, all of these look like
memories.
You could.
We want to go back there.
You could. I am dead certain you could put this track listing on the back of a Sarah McLachlan album, and maybe with the exception of "Where's My Sex."
I can imagine a piano ballad. Where's my sex?
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. But oh my God, that's the most real thing. That's so real. Yeah. That's some good shit.
That is some good shit. I love it.
It's fun. Well, because we have listened to all of these within the last week.
Yeah.
But also, it's still so funny. Oh gosh. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, John Gleason Teske has the envelope as per always.
Okay.
He's the best envelope ripper in the business, guys. He's number 1 rated on Zagat's.
I got.
Don't know how that works, but
all right. Okay. Are we ready? Are you ready?
I'm
Tim?
ready.
All right. And the best guest one-liner of 2018, 2019, whenever this gets released, is gonna go ahead and say, Zarek
Verdugo!
Amazing intro.
Hands down.
Late episode, Sarah. I mean, listen. There's been guest intros, but then there are guest intros.
Like, listen. No one has ever come on the podcast and been that. I don't know. You know, like he
came in strong too. By the way, he was one of the most opinionated guests out the gate,
He was fantastic.
He was great. And the thing that's like, he moved away recently because ultimately, fun fact for the people that love us and obsessively track our every move at home. The thing is that we actually, the second to last episode of the season, St. Vincent, and I love that episode, but it was kind of a last minute switch up because we were waiting to have Zarek on for a Childish Gambino episode because he had a new album that was gonna drop. He had the #1 single with This Is America, Feels Like Summer. He had all these things that dropped, and then it
just didn't happen.
It didn't happen at the end of 2018. So we were very sad by that. So we weren't able to do it, but we still had a great St. Vincent episode. And Zarek, I'm glad this went out to you. This is good.
I'm like, maybe if you ever find yourself in Chicago again, we can still do a Childish Gambino episode.
Yeah,
because he was just such a fan.
I mean, Justin Smith, we met him at a party once, and he became a guest.
That's
it can
true.
literally happen to anyone.
It can happen to you.
And by the way, Sandwich Joe up on the corner, he wants to be on an episode too. He only wants to talk about Led Zeppelin. We already did that episode, but I said, sure, why not? Sandwich Joe.
Is this a real person?
As is always the case, no.
Oh, okay.
Do I have friends? No.
Oh.
Do I believe that there's a guy named Sandwich Joe who only wants to talk about Led Zeppelin, though? I firmly
That's
believe
what I
he's
mean.
a
It's
real
like
person.
this. I wasn't sure that was bullshit.
Yeah. When we were at the San Diego Zoo, remember that one guy that was drunk and going around and wanted to talk about Led Zeppelin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. We were standing by the bonobos, and he walks up and he's like, who here likes Led Zeppelin?
Put your hands up!
Raise your hands! And a couple of us were like, I mean...
And then he's like, I could give a better tour than any of y'all motherfuckers here. Really, I could. You just name it. I could take you any of these exhibits. Like, you paid admission, sir. I don't think that's how that...
He was a few margaritas in.
Yes, he was. At his San Diego Zoo visit. So, as we always do. Yeah.
Good. Which is how you do the zoo, right?
Right. So, the other thing we want to do, now I wanted to get the serious category out of the way first. Best Genuine Insight. This is one where genuinely we pulled some great clips here.
It's a bold choice.
Yeah, but I wanted to kind of just elaborate upon, because the thing is, as much as we joke and we fuck up and we say things, because also this year for the Best Mispronunciation category, Taran and I are the only people nominated, because we fucking suck at speaking, as evidenced by right now. But, the other thing, though, is that genuinely there are some wonderful points that are made. And, I think about... There's some things that I carry with me through life, honestly. Like, when that time on Season 1, when Jericho Blue talked about how people hate Madonna because she takes sex away from men. How no one ever fucks her, she fucks that dick. That was just such an impactful, wonderful moment in and of itself. And so we kind of gathered them up right now. And, Taran, I believe you're the one that's going to be opening the envelope on this one here.
Yes.
For Best Genuine Insight, and also nominated here, I will say, is our Susan Lucci of the Charties, which is Nicholas Shota. Multiple nominee, has yet to win. We'll see what happens. I don't know what that means.
I do know what that means.
Okay, well, explain to it to us, John Gleason Teske.
Not really. But I don't want to admit openly deeply how much I know what that means. But millennials stick with us. Susan Lucci was a thing. She didn't win awards. You get the metaphor.
She was a soap opera actress.
Yes.
And she was nominated, I believe, 18 times for Best Actress. Never won until it was 2005 or whatever when she finally won. So that's what when they say Susan Lucci, that's what it means. Okay. So, long story short, here's Best Genuine Insight.
Best Genuine Insight.
Best Genuine Insight.
The nominees for Best Genuine Insight are Ned O'Reilly from the Steely Dan episode.
I need to throw out there that these are, 50 and 60-year-old men singing these songs. So it doesn't shock me at all that you don't care about that or even are incensed by it. It makes perfect sense because, me commenting on the passing of shopping malls in America as a sad thing, means something because I was there when Woodfield opened 350 stores in 1975.
Yeah.
And that was a huge deal culturally.
Yeah.
Now people don't give a shit about shopping malls, but for decades it mattered a lot. And, we're of that era.
Taran O'Reilly from Whitney Houston, Part 2.
And then, by complete random happenstance, I brought up a clip of a TV show she was on where she performed You Give Good Love.
The
the one
the
we're talking
Johnny
about.
Carson show performance.
Yes.
Sorry.
And the
No,
thing,
I mean that is the correct. When we oh my god, the last minute of that song, I was full on getting hype. I was like a fucking gorilla, crab walking from side to side. I was like, oh, fuck! I stood up out of my chair and started jumping. That's how much it was blowing me away.
Her voice, her control, the fact that it's not the fact that she can hit the notes, because Mariah Carey can hit the notes, and fuck her. And I know you love her, Nick, but seriously, fuck her. But legitimately, it's not the fact that she can hit the notes; it's the fact that ease, the control, and the gorgeous way she just rolls them out.
It's so effortless. And as someone who has had some vocal lessons, I know what to look for, and I just she's hitting every goddamn mark. She's fully supporting. Her vowels are beautiful and open, and it's absolutely stunning. And that's as that performance was ending and the audience was clapping and the next video was loading up, I was like, not a single one of her studio recordings does her justice.
Nicholas Shoda from the Whitney Houston minisode.
I want to come back to the idea that her musicianship is underrated. That has always and forever been my...
Define musicianship in this case.
Well, so we think about
these
big vocalists as just that, as vocalists. We don't think about them in the context of their musicianship. But when you hear people talk about working with her and her ability to interpret music and her ability to take songs and make them their own, that is musicianship that we tend to discount. And I think that so much of the criticism that she received in her career was all about the fact that other people wrote and produced her songs, sure, great, but that greatly undervalues what she brought to the table, which was so much. And somebody asked her at one point, when are you going to produce? And she said, well, when I step into the booth, I produce my vocals. Nobody tells me how or what to sing. That's me. And I think that that's a lesson in how we should view singers. It's not just, I'm going to park and bark my pants off. It's about intention and feeling and really finding your way into a song. And the reason that I love her so much and why she's been so enduring in my life is that you can find so many different interpretations from her of the same song.
Evan Sawdey and Taran O'Reilly from the White Stripes episode.
And so this debut album is very raw. And the thing is that, Taran had amazing insights all fucking week while we were listening during Research Week. And one of my favorites was, I'm just especially because I wasn't as familiar with the first two albums in particular, there's a lot of really Zeppelin-y moments on here. And the thing is that I'm just it's just so, so heavy, and I get mistaken, sometimes the vocal screeches, and sometimes, and then Taran's you realize it's not really a Zeppelin imitation, they're both pulling from the same sources of blues.
They're both just a lot of these songs are just, it's straight up blues, and it happens to sound like Led Zeppelin because they're both using really screechy guitar noises. And obviously Jack White loves Zeppelin. I'm not contesting that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that you can't say that he's copying Zeppelin's. I mean, you can sometimes when he goes acoustic, but on especially these blues moments, that's really what it is. It's just straight up blues, and you can't credit Zeppelin with that alone.
Right.
Evan Sawdey from the Bjork minisode.
As much as we hated on Biophilia, there were some good things that came out of it. I thought the live performances were great, the instruments, the apps, which I've never personally played around with, but they sounded cool.
I've heard some people rave about the apps, and it's just I get that, but also you can't do that at the expense of crafting a cohesive album.
It was a super ambitious album, and it was almost gimmicky. It was this song is about the Big Bang, so I'm going to write lyrics about the Big Bang, and that's really not very clever.
Well, and also that's the one where you talked about how there were instruments that were specifically tailored for that, her creating a music box very specifically for Venus as a Boy, or was that Pagan Poetry? Sorry,
it was Pagan Poetry.
I was getting that mixed up. But that one, okay, cool, that's, I mean, I dig that. I'm a part of that. But her creating out, instruments very specifically for Biophilia, and two things about that. One, they sound like instruments that already exist. I don't know where the distinct and unique textures come in, honestly, on that album. And two, more to the point, I don't care how many fucking instruments you make. It doesn't matter if you don't tie them into a song. Like, that's, like, my biggest, like, complaint about any time an artist is just like, we're gonna do something, like, out there crazy. I'm like, you could do whatever textural experience you like. It has to still be musically cohesive.
Yeah.
Bilal Dardai from the Weezer episode.
Feels like Summer legitimately, marketed differently, could have been a top 40 hit last year.
I'd agree. Okay, yeah.
But
I mean, it feels very radio.
But that's another one, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like fucking Maroon 5. And that happens a couple times on this album where it's just like, again, it doesn't matter that it's Weezer. It could be literally any band, any.
I feel like there's nothing on Pacific Daydream that Fountains of Wayne hasn't done better.
Yeah!
Yes!
There we go.
Yes!
Ending with a short one. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I hope our listeners made it through that and didn't click away.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, I legitimately, actually, before I open the envelope, I would like to hear what each of you think is the best option from this category. Because it's tough, right?
It is. And I honestly would say you talking about White Stripes' Led Zeppelin influence, how they just basically derive from the same source, and that's not something that's really expressed. I love that point. That was one of my favorite points that you made, and just was so next level beyond. And I was very impressed, and I thought it was great, personally. I mean, Bilal was still funny, but like, that's great, don't get me wrong. I'm glad we got to talk about Fountains of Wayne at some point.
I appreciated. I really loved the Whitney Houston podcast because it kind of brought somebody off a pedestal into like a real. Let's take a look at the actual musician and hear in the body of work as opposed to just obviously Whitney's a god.
And Shota does that every time we have him.
Yes,
exactly. Yeah,
it was wonderful. But also then going into the musicianship aspect of it, of like, oh no, Whitney is kind of a god, actually, really. Like, the body of work is a body of work, but, like, the person is... and I love Mariah Carey, don't get me wrong. Don't hate the hustle. She's been doing it for, 30 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, go for it. Like, I can't, but, like...
So what do you think of Glitter?
Oh, it's a magical movie that no one should watch sober.
Listen,
we didn't
watch
it sober.
Good.
I mean,
I don't think anyone did.
Yeah. Anywho, so now we get down to the moment, Taran.
All right.
Opening the envelope. Big. Can't believe you keep doing this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so smooth.
I'm an ASMR guru. The winner is the winner of Best Genuine Insight is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so the winner of Best Genuine Insight is me and Evan on the White Stripes Zeppelin.
It's got to be weird when you are giving away an award and you also it's for yourself.
That's part of why I asked is because I was like, I mean,
it was a good point.
No, and I did legitimately almost give it to Nick Shota, just like last time.
Susan Lucci, you son of a bitch.
Always the bridesmaid.
I know.
All right.
It's okay. He's got other chances.
Yeah,
See how the eating
he's
plays out.
nominated a lot.
I was more surprised to learn that when we invited Teske for the Charties last time, he told us he had a very different idea of what he thought the evening was going to be.
Oh, yeah. I had no idea what it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a best of, like, let's roll through, let's have everybody come and talk about their favorite, a retrospection, a clip show.
Like a round table?
Yeah. Maybe a round table. I thought it was going to be a party. I showed up and no one else was here.
I thought it was clear that, like, we want you to co-host this stupid thing with us.
I mean... So it was very, so there was a lot of, all the prep work that I had gone into it was like, I'm going to participate with a large group of people and we're going to have a lot of fun. Not like we're co-hosting, so like I didn't do the tap dance rehearsals that I did this year.
Right, and I appreciate that. By the way, that's coming up real soon.
Yes, if you do the Facebook live stream.
By the way.
I was about to say, tap dancing makes for scintillating podcast. Just... I can tell you both tap dance.
what's your tap dance go-to song, Teske?
My tap dance go-to song is, of course, Halo. Like, I mean, it's also my, like...
By Beyonce?
Yes.
I mean, how...
Oh.
Mine, of course, is Candle in the Wind.
Right.
I feel like that should be pretty obvious. Shuffle off the buffalo. Shuffle off the buffalo. Speaking of, before any of that continues any further, most shocking reveal is a category. I'll be opening on it. It's real short. Here, listen.
The nominees for Most Shocking Reveal are, from the Steely Dan episode, Taran O'Reilly.
But honestly, like, the one thing is that, like, there are, like, Taran and I, we have almost polar... we hate this album, admittedly, but we have polar opposites of which songs we don't like.
Sure.
I kind of like The Last Mall, begrudgingly so.
Fucking hate The Last Mall. I hate it.
I like The Last Mall.
I hate it.
From Whitney Houston, Part 2, Nicholas Shoto.
This is an unpopular opinion.
Okay,
God,
get ready.
Whitney, I love you. God rest your soul.
He's doing the cross fingers.
I hate The Greatest Love of All.
What?
I'm so shocked.
I'm shocked.
I'm sorry.
shocked.
From Harry Nilsson, Part 1, JC Shikoda.
Kind of an attempt by him to like make a pop album from '76.
Okay.
Whereas he was sort of doing a little bit more idiosyncratic stuff in the couple of years before that, and I just don't think it works.
Yeah.
I just don't think the material's there. You know,
It's a
I
bunch
like
of
I like Moonshine Bandit
Because that's one of the
You
two songs
like
he wrote.
Moonshine Bandit? Moonshine Bandit might be up for, like, worst Harry Nilsson song for me.
From Tom Petty, Part 1, Taran O'Reilly.
So, I mean, the thing is, like, it basically, if we're not talking about those other two albums, it's like this or, like, Long After Dark for me. Like, I don't have strong particular feelings,
I am
like,
gonna
either way.
fight you hard.
Oh,
on Long
really?
After Dark, actually.
Okay.
Long After Dark is pretty high for me.
Really?
We can talk about it now if you want to.
Okay, well, wait, before we do anything else.
From Tom Petty, Part 1, also Taran O'Reilly.
When I first got it, when I had all the albums and I saw the cover and it's this, guy, sowing fields, and then there's, it's called Southern Accents. I was like, oh, this is gonna be like his, other side of town. It's gonna be his Nebraska by Bruce Springsteen, his acoustic Southern roots, whatever. No, it's this fucking weird ass fucking psychedelic bullshit. Mary's got a brand new car.
I'm not gonna lie. Fucking love that song. I do. I really like that song. And you know what?
From the St. Vincent minisode, Bobby Evans.
Who else would they have gotten though?
Didn't Paul McCartney do a song
on that level?
I mean, at this point, yes, because
Yeah.
he's done songs with fucking everyone at this point.
Yeah, he's a fame whore.
Yeah.
I think that he did do a song with them.
Yeah.
At-
But can
maybe
we
at
talk
that
about
same
Paul
time.
McCartney's new song, I Just Want to Fuh You?
Is that real?
Yes.
Yeah, produced by Ryan Tedder.
P-H-O?
No,
F-U-H.
F-U-H.
What?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
dude.
scandalized.
Oh, dude, it's... What a fun little category. Just so many great...
Yeah.
I love Nico's. How?
How is that possible?
So funny.
Yeah. Teske, you wanted to. It looked like you wanted to say something about "fuh you."
Oh, I would absolutely listen to a song about Vietnamese soup.
Yes.
Yes, done by a Beatles.
Which at this point he might be doing because who the fuck knows?
I mean,
the
why
song
not?
is like, "I literally want to fuck you right now." That's like the actual song. It's like, Paul, listen, I know. Listen, Cialis is great. It's a cheaper alternative, but like, damn, dude. I mean, the thing, and I guess the biggest thing about that song is that old people can be horny. That's the thing. We keep forgetting about it, but legitimately.
Lessons from the Chartographers. Old people can be horny. Yeah.
We're gonna put that on the T-shirt.
ASMR. Old people can be horny. I couldn't finish it.
You couldn't even get through that.
I couldn't finish it.
All right, I'll go.
That's gonna be really hard to audio level.
It's fine. This ain't coming out for a little bit. I'm taking some time on this. For the record, we'll talk about this later. We're taking a goddamn break after this goddamn thing, like a real trill deal. True deal.
A trill deal?
A real trill deal.
Trill.
It's quite trill. Very trill.
Okay.
And the winner is...
Most shocking reveal?
Is... Taran O'Reilly from Mary's got a brand new car! Only because the how that Nico Pashka shouts is so vitriolic and I'm astonished and amazed.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I also thought that both of your reactions to me liking Long After Dark was
pretty good.
That was solid.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. But I also, the great thing is that I actually have 2 envelopes in my hand because the next one is one of our big categories. Best Taran One-Liner. And Taran, you like these, too, because I feel like sometimes when you listen to the back to the podcast, you sometimes have told me like, I was drunk, or...
Yeah, I mean, well, sometimes I listen back to it and I just go, I had such better words to make that point, but I was 2 whiskeys in, so instead it sounds like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And especially sometimes I can't finish the minisodes. I won't even lie to you, because we get fucked up sometimes.
Yeah.
But
wait till our top 5 comic moment countdown, though. Let me tell you, it is exciting.
I am a fan of you. You did a great job pulling options for this. So.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm excited for this one too. Let's just jump right in. Best Taran One-Liner. Let's do it.
The nominees for Best Taran One-Liner are from the Outcast episode.
Then you have Rooster, who is, he's the pimp. He's the guy that's, doing all the alcohol running back then. And now he's a club owner. And then Terrence Howard's the villain to just shoot people and be a character named Trumpy. Like, it's a whole thing, guys. It really is. Paula Patton's wonderful.
It's basically just Moulin Rouge in Atlanta with more shootings.
Yeah.
And nowhere near as good.
From the Outcast minisode.
Because I swear I'm like, where are they going with this? Like, what's the segue? Why did you choose to have this? Yeah.
Because they were both fathers fairly early on in their careers. So,
Yeah.
I get it, but, stop.
Yeah. What? Stop.
I get it, but stop.
Beyonce keeps putting Blue Ivy on shit, and I'm like, yo, she's 4. This isn't interesting.
Also from the Outcast minisode.
Why did Outkast break up?
The fame. I think.
The fame specifically to Andre? I think because
the Lady
Erykah
Gaga
Badu.
album.
It was Erykah Badu.
Oh shit.
Badu,
Erykah
Yoko
Badu.
that shit.
It was Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
From the Weezer episode.
Opening song in there, if you're wondering if I Want You To, I Want You To, the Butch Walker co-write, that was it feels like a song. It feels like there's enthusiasm.
Yeah, there's a hook in it.
Yeah.
There's a hook in it.
I really like I'm Your Daddy, and not just because it has the word daddy in it.
From the Weezer minisode.
I feel like Rivers sees himself as a John Lennon when in fact he's a Paul McCartney and just can't admit that to himself. But no, that's what I think.
He's a Ringo. He's a Ringo, and he can't admit it to himself.
Yeah.
From the St. Vincent minisode.
There was kind of just no real discussions about it for a while, but I guess because she's had 2 songs on the Twilight soundtracks over the course of time.
Oh, the one with Bon
Yeah.
Iver is actually really good.
Yeah.
It's called Rosalind, which is, I think, one of the characters' names. I don't really care.
I just made the connection that she did music for those soundtracks and then dated that person.
Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
Oh, God. Oh, she did!
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Right.
I remember being
right.
really mad when I found that out because I'm not the biggest K-Stu fan. So I was like, Annie,
Ew.
you can do better.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of you just saying K-Stu.
Exactly. Doesn't she?
I love the funky transition music that we've got going.
Well, when I have so many more categories, I don't want to keep reusing the
Just
same
the
stuff. And ironically, we talked about that one for that last one was that jazzy thing was by Action Figure Party, which was kind of a one-off album from 2001 or so. It's kind of like this jazz pop kind of experiment thing done by the guy who we know today as Greg Kurstin.
Oh.
He put it together. Flea plays bass on it, a whole bunch of other people. There's 2 vocal tracks. It's primarily jazz pop instrumentals. It's an interesting
that sounds
little
like
thing.
something Greg Kurstin would
I know,
do.
before he produced fucking For You by Paul McCartney. So, yeah, it just all ties together. Listen, I'm proud of the guy. I interviewed him once. Really nice guy, but
Before
he was also...
he wrote Hello for Adele. For example.
Yeah, exactly. But listen, he has his millions. Although we saw, I think we saw Bird and the Bee live. When
he wasn't there.
He wasn't there, except
because he was too busy producing
number ones for all these other people. Right,
yeah.
Exactly. So as it is. But either way, Taran, you had a very good run this year.
Thank you.
Yeah, Teske, do you have any favorites out of this?
Oh, he absolutely is a Ringo. I 100% believe that. That like struck me right where I lived.
In my home, in my house, on my living room.
I think I shouted that, yes, he is, of course! And, which was awkward because I was on the train when I heard that. So,
you shout a lot on trains, though.
I do. This is true.
Yeah. Escorting off of trains, a podcast. I love that. Anywho, Taran, it's your big moment. The winner is... I got it. It's like a bra.
Yes. That joke is not going to read.
Nope, it's not. But I just pulled it out, and I gotta be honest, Teske was right. He's a Ringo from the Weezer episode. Taran O'Reilly.
Thank you.
Here you go. Here's the award. Here's your award. I just handed you an actual award, a physical award.
Right, yes.
Right.
And not two pieces of
And it kind of looks like a bra.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Give your speech.
Oh, right. I want to thank Ringo Starr.
Who probably does listen to this podcast.
I don't want to thank Rivers Cuomo.
Was that the hardest journey for you this season? Was the Weezer journey?
No. The Weezer journey, not necessarily my favorite of the journeys we went on, but it was fine. I'm almost afraid to say it on mic because I feel like people are going to hate me for it, but my least favorite journey was probably White Stripes. It's just not my jam. It's just not my jam. It's just a little too atonal for me, and I respect the artistry and absolutely understand why he is a genius and popular and respected. But
there's songs that you like.
Yeah,
as with any journey,
like 3.
Yeah.
But it's just not, like, of all of the artists we did this year, I had far and away the fewest takeaways where I was like, oh, I love this song, I'm always going to want to
kind of like me with Guster this season.
Which is fair.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, I come out of it with more Guster songs that I knew about and therefore liked than I did going into it, but also of all the artists that we've done, they're a band,
they're the most just... They're a band.
Yeah. But hey, guess what? We have a commercial break coming up afterwards. John Gleason Teske's going to do his tap number.
We have a commercial break?
We do.
All right.
Well, some people want to have their podcast plugs put in there.
Right,
So it's just and I'm happy to support other people's podcasts.
Totally.
Teske, don't you have a podcast coming up?
I don't. No, I don't.
I feel like you just detailing your life stories would be enough for a podcast, honestly.
Yeah, but the people on the bus get that enough as it is.
As mentioned, which is why you're frequently invited off the bus.
Why it's called escorting on the bus.
I John Gleason Teske journey. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, in that case, stick around. We got a little bit more coming up, and glory.
Coming up, we'll have the nominees for Most Memorable Off-Topic Tangent, Most Memorable Artist Impression, and so much more.
Hey, this is Kyle Hawk from It's All Dead, a podcast about the music we love and why we love it. Our show is a free-flowing conversation featuring a rotating cast of guests, including musicians, music journalists, and music enthusiasts, sharing how the music is still alive and well. Subscribe on your favorite podcast app, and then come visit us at itsalldead.com.
An old-timey musical.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of are. I mean, we're celebrating the glitz and glam of Hollywood podcasting, so, you know.
Right? Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Everyone has Katya has a podcast. Other people who are famous have a podcast.
That was okay.
Yeah, that was the best. Cool Drag Race reference for all you fans out there.
You're doing great, baby.
Yeah.
You didn't even induct Gleason Teske.
Well, that's because it's coming up after this next category.
Okay.
So thanks for spoiling the almost surprise of the biggest event of his life, which is about to happen.
I didn't use words.
That's true. Anyway, you have a big surprise coming up, Teske.
Oh, cool.
The biggest surprise that's ever happened to your life. You're getting induced. Exactly. You're going to drop some acid, and you're going to do the rest of the podcast as is.
You're pregnant. You're having a baby right now.
That's where I was going.
The chair you've been sitting on, there's a semination device right there.
Good.
So, my God.
Jesus.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Speaking of, worst Evan intro is a category, and
flawless transition. That was a perfect example of what we're about to celebrate.
Because, I mean, we had it last year, but Taran is very good at mocking and pointing out some of the stupid things I say during my intros.
Well,
this
you
year,
didn't say so much stupid shit. I wouldn't have to mock you.
This
for
year
it.
is a very good crop of nominees, I will say. So let's just break it out right now. Worst Evan intro.
Remarkably, you have become even more unhinged than before.
It shows that I'm maturing, on schedule. Here we go!
The nominees for the worst Evan intro are from Whitney Houston, Part 1.
We're talking about the one, the only, an artist whose career peak was probably in the year 2000 when they were nominated for Favorite Song from a Film at the Blockbuster Entertainment Awards. That's right, guys. We're talking about Whitney Houston.
From the Bjork episode.
It is a music-loving podcast for music-loving people, where we take every single album by a particular artist and we rank it from worst to first. It's what we do. It's what we have always done.
I can't tell if I hate this more or less than when you're like, hello!
Screaming
The
like
photographers!
From Harry Nilsson, Part 1.
We don't have guests in the studio today. No. We don't have guests. We have people who I think have been on enough episodes. They're the echelon of Chartographers All-Stars.
Oh, are we still doing this?
Just add some echo.
That's what I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't worry. It'll show up in post. It's the only effect we can afford.
From Harry Nilsson, Part 2.
You're listening to The Chartographers, music-loving podcast, music-loving people, worst to first, thing that we do, ranking albums. It's fun, it's great, you should join us, except, unless you know something about something. If you don't know anything, then why? Stay away from us.
What the fuck are you even saying?
So guys, listen.
From Jay-Z, Part 1.
And the thing is, Jay-Z, man, let me tell you, born in Brooklyn, grew up, didn't actually finish high school because he was actually got involved in slinging rock and actually legitimately used that as a way to actually get his career going
Never
on.
sounded whiter. Slinging rock.
Have you ever slung the rock before?
From Billy Joel, Part 1.
If we're talking about all the albums of Billy Joel, we should probably talk about that person with the matted hair, and it's a wig, actually. They look like they're a person wearing fancy clothes in the room. The classical album that is Fantasies and Delusions.
No.
What the fuck was that?
I'm putting a damper on that album now.
What?
It was very poorly articulated.
For anyone who has no idea what you're talking about, that was just like a mire of confusion. Like, what?
Which is also an accurate description of Fantasies and Delusions.
Okay,
Yes,
fair.
Ooh, that's a tough category.
How come of all the categories, the one that gets like this contemplative piano transition music is you being a dumbass? Like that should have been the music.
It was comedy.
That should have been the music for like best genuine insight.
It was a comedic contrast. I wanted to do that for the
right.
My transition music is not getting a category, so
this year.
The winner of worst Evan
Taran
intro.
is angrily opening the envelope on this one.
I mean,
he's endured so much, you
this
guys.
is a tight race because there's some garbage here. But I think the true winner has got to be whatever was happening in Stay Away From Us.
Yes.
Was that the Harry Nilsson?
Yes, it was.
Too?
Yeah, yes.
But
I agree. No, I fully agree.
Like, if we're going, not only is it very funny, but also, like, quite literally one of the worst things you've ever said, because it's just, okay. Yeah.
I love when you told people to stop listening to the podcast and leave.
It's a very good way of bringing in new listeners to the podcast. Well, hey, that was fun.
Unless you don't know nothing, then you get away from us. And then if you do know something, get the something.
Well, the best part about that was at the very end, you could hear JC Shikoda going, Harry! Because he kept doing that. He was celebrating Harry Nilsson throughout it.
You should do a supercut of every time JC goes, Harry!
Because he did it like 8 times. It's like, stop. He was celebrating Harry Nilsson, I get it, whatever. But hey, listen, so we talk about, I did joke about it, but this is the season where we're just like, Chartographers All-Stars! Because people that have been on 3 episodes or more, like, every new episode we do, we're trying out a new guest, and some guests come into the studio and they're like still trying to figure out, what to say opinion-wise, how to deal with Taran and I's personalities, because we are very domineering personalities. Mm-hmm. But then there are people that
sometimes it's hard for us to shut up and let our guests talk.
Yeah, and that which is a fault on. Shut up. But
thank you for your vote of confidence.
But the thing is that every once in a while, the people that do have insight that are fun to be with, and we enjoy having them on time and time again, they are all-stars. If you've been on 3 episodes or more, you're an all-star. And guess what? Since it's over 2 hours of work between the Charties Part 1 and the Charties Part 2, I think we can now say that John Gleason Teske is officially a Chartographers All-Star! Star. Congratulations. That's what I wanted to say. But no, we've had you on enough because you're so good. You are a fan. I love your insight. And as much as this is like a dumb, stupid thing to celebrate ourselves or whatever, you're funny and you cut us down, and I appreciate that.
But also, though, the first one we did is one of our most played episodes.
It is. It's one of our 20 most played episodes. That'll be 107 that we've done so far.
107.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Yeah. That's bonkers.
Yeah. This is an accomplishment of a podcast.
I know, yeah. Well, the great thing is that, I was mentioning it to you, hey, would you come on and be on our podcast? He's like, cool, can you maybe do me a favor and jump on my friend's podcast? Because it was like, this is like a 13-hour call-in show podcast that's largely improvised. Or something or whatever.
This sounds like my nightmares.
And so, and he gave a listen. He gave me the link to it, and I listened to it, and I'm just like, this is
To be fair, I hadn't listened to it before I sent the link.
Before you recommended it.
I did. I was not there.
Yeah.
Lovely, wonderful people.
Great
I think
people.
Weed was involved in the making of that podcast.
Yeah. So, anywho, long story short, the Chartographers, guests that we have, the classic timers, they have great one-liners as well. We love them for it. So, Teske, you are now officially an all-star, so you get to be the person to open the envelope on the category of Best Chartographers All-Star One-Liner.
The nominees for Best Chartographers All-Star One-Liner are JC Shikoda from the Steely Dan episode.
No, I hear that, but go ahead.
I know what you're saying. I think if you actually listen to it another 200 times like I
have. Nicholas Shoda from Whitney Houston, Part 2.
Specifically, the original was the greatest love of all, and her version is greatest love of all.
So wait, you don't believe? Wait, Shoda, are you saying that you don't believe the children are our future? You won't teach them well and let them lead?
Not if I have to lead them over a Casio keyboard.
That was almost
listen,
a joke.
No, all of which is I Thank you, Taran. Thank you.
John Harvey from Harry Nilsson, Part 1.
I think that his whole career would have been better off if he had just never tried to go tropical.
Well, and that's the thing.
Well, what's weird is that he goes from being super unique to kind of being this weird amalgam between Jimmy Buffett and Billy Joel.
That is exactly what happens to me. I hadn't put it into those words before, but you are so correct.
Shannon White from Jay-Z, Part 1.
Shannon, can we have a moment?
Yes.
What do you think of On to the Next One?
Oh my god, I'm so tired of that damn song. I hate that song. And the thing is, I don't necessarily hate the beat, but it's just
I fucking love that song.
Do you? I hate that song.
Taran hates it just with an absolute passion.
I hate it.
No, I hate it. Podcast, I hate it. Chartographers listening, I hate that song. Please know that I do not like that song. If that song was a person, I would not like that person.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair.
Bobby Evers from the St. Vincent episode.
So the Johnny trilogy, for those who don't know, it starts with "Marry Me," this title track from the debut album, which is "Marry Me, John."
Me, John, marry me, John, I'd be so good to you.
We should put out a record.
Yeah. Okay.
A covers record.
A St. Vincent covers
It'll
record?
be called Drunk Feist.
And again, Bobby Evers from the St. Vincent episode.
What you doing?
I just forgot to do that.
I forgot to do that.
Every time. My favorite part about that one is it's not even really part of the episode.
Right.
It was like the mic happened to be on while we were getting ready.
And I put it at the tag, yeah.
Oh.
There are some great ones across the board here.
Look, team, I think everybody should understand that it's an honor just to be nominated in this category.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ooh, it is tough. There were some tears. I remember the tears of experiencing these for the first time. They were literal tears. But
I'm pretty sure I know what it's gonna be.
I mean, yeah, me too. But let's
see the envelope holes. We don't want it. You can't be sure bet. My Vegas odds are 28-1 on this.
Yes, I was on a train. I was on an Amtrak train when I heard "Drunk Feist" for the first time, and I shouted "Drunk Feist" in the quiet car, and I got looks.
You gotta stop doing that.
I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, stop making good content, and I'll stop shouting in public transit.
You called our podcast good.
Okay, content.
Far more better.
Yeah.
Far, far more better. Anyway, I have this beautiful, shiny, gilded envelope
with
here.
sparkles on it.
It's beautiful.
I feel bad ripping it. It's just we put so much money into it.
Ugh.
And you can't even see it. It's a podcast. That's the worst part.
Right?
Why did I spend $800 to get 12 envelopes?
If you paid for the premium subscription and get the Facebook Live, you'll see.
You'll also see that we're all nude.
Right.
Well, right underneath are clear suits.
Clear tuxes. Yeah,
trendsetter John Gleason Teske. I was about to call him John Fashion Teske for some reason. But that's
John Fashion Teske.
I've been called worse.
Open the goddamn envelope.
Anyway, the best all-star one-liner 2018, 2019, whatever this podcast comes out is.
2018 because that's when it was all released.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah
good. 2018 is. Shannon White, if this song was a person. Oh my god.
I mean, come on. Oh my, how could it not be?
Podcast listeners. I do not like that song. Know that. If that song was a person, I would not like that person.
Just every part of it is just so... It was the best way to describe anything ever.
Shannon spoke to my heart with that
I know.
one.
I love Shannon so much.
beautiful.
That's why he's an all-star. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also he's just so enthusiastic every time he comes in too. He's like so.
He brings so much knowledge. Yeah.
I know. Well, he talked about what he wanted to maybe do his own podcast, and I'm like 100% behind that.
For
Like,
sure.
I will subscribe and listen to the Shannon White podcast if that does come to be. So people have started podcasts who've been on here before, and I love that. I still think Yeah. So, best memorable off-topic tangent. I mean, it's we try and speak about the album somewhat, but sometimes weird phrases or stories or other things get in the way. Let's jump right to it, guys. Let's make it happen. Here we go.
The nominees for most memorable off-topic tangent are from the Outcast minisode, Zarek Badugu.
Okay. Here's the first one I want to address here.
Oh, he's got a list.
He said that his least favorite Kendrick song is my favorite Kendrick song.
Which is
what?
The Spiteful Chant. That is my jam. If I ever walk in a room and have like a spectacular entrance, it would be
like if you were doing like a WWE entrance.
My pro wrestling entrance, dog. I will break this shit down to you right now.
You thought about it. This is
no, I made this in WWE 2K like 2014. Like I made this like it's me in a robe. It's coming out with those horns that Ric Flair style entrance. Bump,
Ric Flair drop.
Yeah, I'm coming out. My arms are spreading out. The robe's going. And then, like, right when that beat hit, boom, I'm going big. That's when, like, the fucking fireworks start drizzling behind me. It's that gold curtain behind me, that classic old school wrestling thing. Yeah. And then, like, right when it starts hitting, right when it starts hitting there, I rip off the thing and I just hit the fucking ramp. Like, I just run down to the ring.
From the George Michael minisode, Carmen Barnes.
Like, it was basically to me, like, when he came out, it was the same feeling when Rosie O'Donnell came out. Like, well, duh. But I'm sorry anyone took it from them.
Yeah.
So, that sucks, for sure. Like, even though my mother knew and tried to tell me first. I would come home like, I have something to tell you. It was because I got straight A's, and she's like, "Are you gay?"
Wait, really? Oh. Did that really happen?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I waited longer to tell her just out of spite because I didn't want her to be the one to tell me.
Right. That's amazing.
Also from the George Michael minisode, Carmen Barnes.
I loved when we were watching the behind the music. It showed a poster from Wham's first American tour, and it was called Whamerica. Isn't that bad? It's so.
I think that might be my hashtag for my wedding. I think that would be.
Please do that.
Please make it Whamerica.
Right.
Yeah.
Just.
From Harry Nilsson Part 2, John Harvey.
But like, I remember also you guys talking about one of the worst things in history was that documentary about the Eagles and them talking about
oh no,
worst
worst thing. No, I recommend everybody watch it because it's fucking terrible.
And how
it's
they
amazing. It's amazing.
If
It's
you,
like
if you hate the Eagles, you'll hate them even
because
more.
it's like it's the most awesomely uninteresting documentary I've ever watched. Like they think it's like this cool story and it's not, and it's amazing.
And you're talking about how like they told these stories of how these song titles came about. Like they're
He's
describing.
like, I was driving down the highway with Don Henley, and all of a sudden he just starts flooring it to 90, 100, 110, and I look at him like, hey, Don, what are you doing? And he just turns to me and says, life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane.
Smash cut.
Yeah.
From Tom Petty, Part 1, Nico Pashka.
But just out of curiosity, what would you nominate as the worst Tom Petty album?
Like a bloated raccoon?
We've heard the last DJ to come out in 2002 and to be this, like, just scathing, just like, fuck you to the industry. And it's weird, guys.
It's really weird.
It really is.
Yeah, bloated raccoon weird. Like, it's definitely on.
From St. Vincent, Bobby Evans.
She did a cross stitch of St. Vincent.
I already like where this is going.
With like the hair and the everything, and I think she posted it on Instagram, and St. Vincent used it as the like backstage pass VIP things for like the people, the staff.
Yeah.
And so that was like a huge thing for her. But I think that the sad note was that like she didn't like credit her. She just like did it. I was like, oh. I mean, I'm honored, but also just like give me a shout out. So then once I saw the cross stitch, I was like, I commissioned her to cross stitch me one that was her holding a guitar with the "Save Me From What I Want" thing to like give as a gift, because like that's I don't know, that is an interesting thing to hang in your home to remind yourself to save you from what you want.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Good.
That's the most Bobby story I've ever heard.
Please commission a cross stitch.
A cross stitch for emotional chastity. Can you do that for me? That'd be great.
From Billy Joel, Part 1, Bryce Zell.
I know.
I went to I'm here in Chicago for the weekend, and there's a bar that I frequent here when I come into town, and I told my bartender, who's also a very savvy music guy, I was like, hey, I'm doing a podcast where I rank all of Billy Joel's albums, and his response was, and I quote directly, oh, no.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Choices.
There's some, there's so many choices here. It's not winning, but Nico saying bloated raccoon. And the clip was a little misleading. That's actually that was about 2 minutes apart.
Yeah.
This was like a callback. Like she thought that this was the perfect descriptor for. I don't even remember which album it was.
Right, but like bloated raccoon was such a specific image, and that's why like it's one of the things when I was listening to the episodes that come up with the nominees. Like I caught it the first time, and then she said it again. I'm like, why is she saying that? Like I didn't catch it in the moment. I was just like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't remember her saying that at all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
now the winner is.
Ooh. That's just exciting.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's turned on.
Keep going. Yes. Rip that in.
You like that? And you like that? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Man, our ASMR listeners are gonna be so upset with us.
The winner of most memorable off-topic tangent is Zarek Paduka's pro wrestling entry.
Wait, really? Oh, okay.
I mean, look, not that I want to just hand everything to Zarek tonight, but like, it was fucking funny.
It was extremely elaborate.
Wait, what's yours then?
My personal one would be the Eagles documentary by John
Yeah.
Harvey. I thought it was just great and funny and off-topic enough.
You're right. I think that was good content. I didn't pick it just because I've heard him tell that story before.
That's true.
But like,
and you can
still...
hear in the clip, I'm like prodding him to tell it because I wanted it to be on the podcast.
John
but
Harvey, tell the story. Tell the story, John Harvey.
Yeah, tell the story, John Harvey.
It looked like a fucking Muppet and fucking Dark Crystal right there. Yeah. And like one of the little fire guys that are dancing around. Also in our St. Vincent episode, you may have caught the little fire guys. Not Dark Crystal.
That's
Sorry,
Labyrinth.
I apologize.
Very different.
No, we talked about the ideas of Annie Clark being the Jareth character in a remake of it. I thought that was a great idea.
I would watch the shit.
I would fucking
get a tattoo of that.
Yeah. That's well, you should.
And she would use it as her backstage passes, but she wouldn't credit me.
Nope. How dare you?
I almost went with Bobby's cross stitch story too. I love that story.
I know we love you too, Bobby, for the most part. But that leads us to most memorable artist impression, a hotly contested category every year. Fascinating ones over here. Nick Shoto once again nominated. Will he? I don't know. We'll see. But right now, most memorable artist impression. Here we go.
The nominees for most memorable artist impression are from the Steely Dan episode, Taran O'Reilly as Donald Fagen.
I love the song Glamour Profession.
Yeah, me too.
But
you love every song.
His vocal take is fucking awful.
Really?
Beautiful or illegal fun under the sun, boy.
From Whitney Houston, Part 1, Taran O'Reilly as Whitney Houston's backup singers.
That's a bit of my problem with this record. But then I also, oh got it, and Heartbreak Hotel. Who's singing the chorus on that?
Hey, here's what we don't do. We do not come for Heartbreak Hotel.
From Whitney Houston, Part 2, Nicholas Shota as Aaron Neville.
I mean, as a huge Aaron Neville fan, I just think
oh my god,
it's so hard to hear. It's so hard to listen to.
Yeah. So it's what's so for the listeners. So you get Jesus Loves Me. You get 6 songs, right, of all Whitney, all iconic vocals, and then number 7 is Even If My Heart Would Break, which is Kenny G and Aaron Neville, which is like.
This is another moment where I'm like men getting by on mediocrity.
Yeah.
I'm like.
From the Outcast minisode, Evan Sawdey as a collaboration between Andre 3000 and Pharrell.
I feel like that album would have a really, really fucking amazing
classic
song.
Yeah.
And then like a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of shit.
It'd be like some sort of like
featuring Daft Punk for
sci-fi, right? Exactly. Like hello, friend. Hello, stranger. You know, like
It's all words will be high pitched. Come on.
So like, okay.
From Harry Nilsson, Part 2, John Harvey as Harry Nilsson.
I would nominate Son of, which is an album that I think is also another very rewarding album that's also maybe off-putting at first, but once you get like past like some of it, I think there's like a lot of charm to latch onto.
Well, and I think Son of Schmielson just doesn't open very well. I think that Take 54 is fun but pretty basic. Remember Christmas is completely disposable.
Remember Christmas is... My thing is that this one has so many goofy moments. It has the most moments that of any album are like, what the fuck am I listening to? Because when he gets to like remember, he's like, it's just a dream. It's just a dream.
From Stevie Wonder, Part 1, Evan Sawdey, Taran O'Reilly, and Nia O'Reilly Amandis as Stevie Wonder's vocoder.
This style of song, I hate so
Oh,
much.
but when the vocoder comes in around the 4-minute mark.
It's so bad. But it's not the worst song on this album.
Oh,
by a long shot.
Oh, man.
Some good shit.
Yeah, there is.
Good
Exactly.
shit.
I mean, it's a very popular category. I mean, listening to it all again is wonderful, but honestly, I think it's pretty obvious. Guys, I think the streak is broken. Nicholas Shota is Aaron Neville! Finally! At long last. Because also, that is a very accurate Aaron Neville out of all of the things.
I will say,
Yeah.
I love Nick Shota's winning finally. I love John Harvey's It's Just a Dream.
Yeah, but I hope no one listening to this podcast is wearing glass on them at any point because we may have just shattered it with our high pitches. Do you ever do opera?
No.
Okay. I feel like you... I said no. Yeah. It could be, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what opera sounds like.
Yeah, that's pretty close to opera.
I'm pretty Josh Groban's opera, right?
Sure. Ever tell you about the time I went to a Josh Groban, Sarah McLachlan concert by accident?
By accident is what sold me on the story, so continue.
I bought a ticket for my mom, and I'm like, here, this is for you and your, other middle-aged woman friend. And I went to a Josh Groban concert, and he's like, no, you have to come, it'll be fun. So I go, and it's going to be a Josh Groban concert, and then Sarah McLachlan is opening for Josh Groban.
That's weird!
It's also weird, because, I don't know. But
what year was this, though?
2 years ago?
Yeah. I mean, so that makes a little sense. Sarah McLachlan was a huge star at one point, but she put out her last album,
90s.
In
2013 or something.
Oh.
Yeah, she's put out some stuff a while ago, but it's few and far between.
But still, her most
she's not the
successful
commercial
things,
force that she used to be.
In this day and age, Josh Groban is
still
probably
selling.
has the bigger pull.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
But all of her songs were this song is called Love, because I think what we need in this world today is love. So here's my song, Love.
This is this is very Alessia Cara.
Oh God!
We saw Alessia Cara at 2016 Lollapalooza, and Taran was a big fan of her album before she turned into a big thing.
I really liked her debut album. I had some really good shit on there. There's still one song. It's just this beautiful acoustic number called Stone that I love, but I couldn't watch her live. She did the same thing that fucking Paramore did when I saw them, where it was just between every song, it was you can believe in yourself. If you have a dream, make it happen. I'm here so you can do it too. And I was like, fuck, shut up.
Playing the goddamn song at this point, yeah. Not a lot of people have good stage banter, that's an art in and of itself. Grimes has decent stage banter. When we saw her.
Well, yeah, that's because Grimes is just fucking weird at 100 all the time.
Yeah.
So...
she's basically a female John Gleason Teske.
Got on her knees and...
Oh my God.
Is that the biggest compliment you've ever gotten?
It's pretty high up there.
I mean, we just compared you to Grimes and your Chartographer's All-Star. This might be the greatest night of your life.
It could be.
Exactly. Forget your pending nuptials. This is the night.
I just remember when she played a guitar with a drumstick.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course she did.
Of course.
She's Grimes.
Right.
All right.
I saw a Gaslight Anthem in the middle, halfway through the set. They hadn't talked, and they go, "This is the point where I talk to the audience, so you don't tweet at me, just saying, hey, how come you don't talk to the audience so much? So I'm talking to the audience. How you doing? All right, fuck off. Don't tweet at me." And then they kept playing. And I loved it. It was my favorite thing.
That's amazing. That's actually amazing. How do you pronounce that band's name again?
Gaslight Anthem?
Oh, you could do that well. That's why you're not nominated for Best Mispronunciation, which is Gaslight Anthem.
That was a fantastic segue, Evan.
Listen, why do you think I host the goddamn episodes? Aside from the worst Evan category nominations.
There's a reason Taran doesn't host anymore. I tried that once, and it was interesting.
I like how many times you imitated me during it, too. That was the best part.
Because you're the host.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun.
The Chartographers!
Why am I even here? We should just get a device that just plays my catchphrases over and over again.
Hello!
Like a noun to a verb, it's this artist. You could just do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it a thing. Anyway, best mispronunciation. Every time! I don't intend it. Best mispronunciation. Here we go.
The nominees for Best Mispronunciation are from Whitney Houston Part 1, Taran O'Reilly.
In the final product, it seems like some of them are lip synced, and that's never entirely made sense to me. So, any Whitney superfan out there who wants to tell me more about that, please do. Anyway,
Nick Showed at gmail.com.
Not my email address. Anyway,
you can
Hashtag All-Stars3.
You can send it to chartographers at
thechartographers@gmail.com.
Jesus.
Well, good podcast.
It's been great. It's been so fun. From the Bjork episode, Taran O'Reilly.
Overblown stuff she'd done before, like quiet, introverted, whispery.
I was reading about very specifically the way that she made all these beats was she wanted to choose like things that sounded well when they sounded good still while they were digitized. So that's why there's a lot of like clavicles and harps and stuff like that. Or clavichords. My words and stuff.
Clavicles, yep.
From Tom Petty Part 1, Taran O'Reilly. Yeah, you know, and obviously, like, Tom Petty is iconic. I knew probably a dozen songs already, but just, like, diving into everything, there were so many surprises and so many sounds and collaborations and his style, while there is a very solid Tom Petty
Tom
thread.
Clothing line.
Shut up. Actually, that's kind of genius.
I know.
I might steal that.
Yeah. Pay for it with your petty
welcome.
cash. Yeah. Pay for it with petty cash. The new app.
From Stevie Wonder Part 1, Evan Sawdey.
So we are in the Part 2 of our Stevie Wonder journey. Me, Evan Sawdey, co-creator Taran O'Reilly, special wonderful guest graphic designer and singer-songwriter Nia O'Reilly. Amandas. I want to say Avantes for some reason. I have no idea.
Say Avantes.
Avantes.
Nia O'Reilly Cervantes.
For Part 2, I'm taking on a new character,
I know.
Stevie style.
From Billy Joel Part 2, Evan Sawdey.
I need to introduce the people who are here. Of course, it is me, Evan Sawdey. It is the Brenda to my Eddie. It is Taran O'Reilly. And it is, of course, Bryce Isell. Consequences Ground.
Bonjour.
Yes.
Consequences
Ground. I heard that the second it came out. I'm just like, oh, that's not right.
Good shit.
Good shit. All right. I mean, I do love that we had a long list of other people, and it just ended up being
us.
not intended, but yeah, we also say the most words, so that
Nia O'Reilly Avantes.
Yeah. Oh well, we were listening to that RuPaul podcast that had Casey Musgraves on it a while ago. She was a phenomenal guest, by the way.
She's really
like I like her new album a lot, and I guess I didn't know a lot of her personality. Like I knew I liked her, but in that episode, she was just fun and affecting and no bullshit. She kept talking about how women aren't treated well in the music.
You look at the country charts and it's just penis.
Yeah, like she was just phenomenal. But she talked about at the very end, she mentioned her own name instead of Casey Musgraves. She called herself Casey Muscaves, and I thought that was awesome. She was just great. Anywho, John Gleason Teske,
yes,
has an envelope.
I do.
What's the most common mispronunciation of your name?
Teske is Mr. Teske available?
Yeah,
I get that a lot.
I know Coop calls you glistening Teskes.
Yeah, I actually I was picked on as a small child by older boys as they were, and then I kicked them in the balls one time, and they respected me. They did, however, call me John Gleason Teske, as a sign of respect because they didn't fuck with me because I kicked them in the balls.
This is good for if you ever end up in prison. Yeah. So this is great quality. Exactly.
There are worse things.
Listen, Montessori school was real rough, guys.
Monster Story.
Monster Story.
Monster Story school. Oh man. Jeez.
Oh Jesus.
But I have this envelope.
Right. Yeah. Best mispronunciation. Who's the winner?
Mispronunciation. I'm thinking that just on the.
Why do you have to think? It's in the envelope.
This year, I'm thinking I'm gonna open this envelope. We're doing a great team. All right. I think this is an excellent choice, as decided by the Chartographers Academy. The Tom Thready.
Taran, you win!
Yay!
Again.
I'd like to thank Nico Pashka and Tom Thready.
I mean, I would wear Tom Thready threads.
Yeah,
that'd be
I
great.
gotta fucking copyright that shit.
I know, exactly. Let's email the estate.
That sounds like a YouTube DJ, Tom Thready.
Tom Thready.
You do it, yeah.
Like Ashton Kutcher?
Right, exactly.
So the next one, don't worry guys, we're almost done with the categories. We're going to get down to the top 5, and you'll get to be able to go home to your parked Vespa that you have outside, which I know is a true thing.
What now?
Because it's an award show. People have, fancy celebrity Vespas.
That's just fucking move
That's
on.
a thing. That's a thing people do.
So we invented a new category though because we loved it. I love it when I insult people because I'm usually funny at that. That's like the only thing I'm funny at. But also there are times when we have shade thrown at each other and also shade thrown towards the artist. So we created a category of best shade, which is I think very appropriate and fantastic. I don't know about
AKA Taran coming for people. That's only half of it.
Exactly. So I wasn't sure if anyone should read this or if we should try and do what we did last time and all try and read this at the same time.
Right, because that went so well.
That was an excellent time.
Do you want to try that, John Gleason Teske?
The winner was La La Land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Great.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. Best shade. Here we go.
The nominees
are...
The nominees for Best Shade are... From the Steely Dan episode, Evan Sawdey.
There's images in this album that, just haunt me. It's a haunting record.
Haunting, wow.
Babylon Sisters haunts you?
Yeah, Drive West on Sunset to the Sea,
That's haunting?
But...
From Whitney Houston, Part 1, Evan Sawdey.
Not only are they so beautifully sung, but that is her in her element. Mm-hmm. And I think it's so unfortunate, in a way, that we didn't get more gospel Whitney. What? What'd you say? Are you being an asshole over there? What did you say? Say it again?
You're saying it's so unfortunate that I said that's going at number 6, but please continue.
Oh, you guys are so rude!
From Whitney Houston Part 1, Taran O'Reilly.
So I feel like she is equally as defiant on My Love Is Your Love, if not more so in some ways.
Where?
Because... Okay. How?
Wow!
Shit!
Fire breathing!
My God, Taran is coming for me!
From the Guster minisode, Dave Coop.
But it was their live album that actually got a physical release.
Why is it called Portland on Ice?
I don't know.
Guster on Ice.
I don't know.
Guster on Ice.
Yeah.
Why not?
They
didn't do an ice show. It was just the name of the record.
I've seen pictures of all of them. None of them look like.
Are you really sure that it's not Guster on ICE? Like them doing is this not maybe politically topical?
I don't think it's that.
Wow,
No.
Coop.
Did my joke just fall flat?
I think a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
You told a bad joke.
I think it fell flat and then it fell in 2. So it was great.
Alright. I'm gonna go. I gotta go load a barrel of a gun.
Yeah, exactly. That was this is all B+ material, guys. When you rank us on iTunes, 3 stars tops. Literally, I'm telling you right now.
If we see a 4th star, we know you didn't listen.
From Jay-Z Part 1, Taran O'Reilly.
Look, you see, I think it's rich. I think it's rich to have Death of Autotune on the same album where you have Hate, where Kanye's using the full keyboard Bon Iver.
From the Jay-Z minisode, Shannon White.
I always refer back to his verse on "Monster" by Kanye.
That's up there for one of his.
I don't get enough of it.
No, Jay-Z.
All I get is his vampires and bloodsuckers.
No, Jay-Z literally just went. He just went in the booth and just named monsters.
Yes, so funny.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Godzilla, Loch Ness,
zombie,
a
ghoul. Are you just naming monsters that's coming into your mind right now?
It's not even a zombie; it's a zombie with no conscience. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's a zombie.
Whew. Okay. All right. I think we should try.
So we're doing this thing again.
We can try it.
This thing that has never worked in the history of our podcast.
I mean, listen. I think
remember. Actually, I'm surprised this wasn't on here anywhere. But when you and Nia tried to name the number 2 album at the same time.
That's right.
You're like 3, 2, 1, and you said, "Oh no!"
That was pretty good. That was good for yeah.
Listen to our Stevie Wonder.
It's a really good episode. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's rip it open.
6-handed.
Good coordinated opening, guys.
And
God, this is stupid. All right, the winner is.
The winner is.
Where?
Taran. No.
Oh, what is happening? We don't even know what they're called. What are we supposed to be saying at the same time?
Never mind. Yeah. Who would you pick as the winner?
I really like when I'm just like, he's like, there's Defiance on this album. And I'm just like, where?
That's what I was going for.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you took it.
That's what it clearly says.
Exactly.
On
We
this
all
page.
ripped up the same envelope, and it all said the
Yes.
same thing. Exactly.
Yes.
Taran, you win for best shade. Don't get me wrong. Sharon was close with his takedown of a zombie with no conscience. It's just a zombie. That was pretty.
Sharon? Who was close?
Sharon.
Sharon?
Did I say
you
Sharon?
said Sharon.
I'll pull this.
That'll be in next year's mispronunciation.
Yeah.
3rd annual
I
Chartie.
feel like I should get nominated for every second of every episode, but that's its own thing. You know?
Well, this would be a long-ass recap if we just put all of every episode.
Wait, is it already?
I mean...
Well, it's okay. We got a break coming up, but not before we get to one of the most important categories of all, at least to me, which is Best Evan One-Liner, which, Taran, you, of course, have to read and open and describe right there.
Yes.
And then, I'm just excited about it. But also, real quick, John Gleason Teske.
John Gleason.
John Gleason Teske. Don't we have a sponsor?
Sharon.
Sponsored today is Power Crunch.
All right. Who doesn't love the great taste of Power Crunch protein bars?
You get 3 delicious flavors of like chocolate and vanilla and mint. I don't know.
This is a very
Power
well
Crunch.
done. Power Crunch. It's the way of the future.
Yeah.
Their bubble medallions, A+. Gotta be honest.
Squarespace.
Yeah, Squarespace.
Yes.
Exactly. On
Bob
my
socks.
Casper mattress.
Yeah.
By the way, make sure whatever website you're going to, and I mean whatever website you're going to, type in the Chartographers at checkout. See what happens.
Right.
Just
right.
You never know.
Just in case.
One of these years, who knows?
Health.gov.
Low blow. Evan One-Liner. Here we go.
Late stage capitalism. The nominees for Best Evan One-Liner are from the Steely Dan minisode.
So clearly, that's why it doesn't have bite. He's clearly declaring it's a more romantic record.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You know.
Autobiographical.
Which is fair. Which is absolutely fair. Still better than whatever the fuck Walter Becker put out for solo albums. 12 tracks of whack, circus money. Fuck off. Like legit.
They're not good records.
They are not good records.
From Whitney Houston, Part 2.
Oh, fuck that Teddy Pendergrass song, by the way,
creepy.
for the record. It is.
But
listen, I know she's 21, so she's legal, but he's fucking 37. Hold me. Like, it's just like this, like, almost like way too sexual. Like, it's one of those things where, like, technically, I have no reason to feel uncomfortable, but when I listen to it, I still feel uncomfortable.
Can I make you feel a little bit more uncomfortable?
Oh
about
God,
that?
do I want to know?
Please.
So,
we're nothing but awkward here.
on the tour supporting the album, she had her brother Gary as one of her background singers, and Gary sang all the male parts. On the duets.
Oh
No.
do it to me one more time. Once
okay.
never.
So, and there's one
With
there's
a
one,
brother like you.
What? No. Evan Sawdey. No.
From the Spoon episode.
That makes me think of. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Village? M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yes, actually.
So whenever I see the album cover for Gimme Fiction, I think of that
Totally,
because they're wearing those red cloaks throughout the movie, and I'm like, that's just The Village.
Yeah.
When I see Gimme Fiction, and it kind of goes along with what you're talking about, Taran, where there's a lot of like mysticism.
And you know what? There's also a twist ending because those last 4 songs. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
He Shyamalan himself so bad on this album.
From Tom Petty, Part 1.
But I like that like raw, like grittier blues, like swamp rock sound, and then some of the.
But like honestly, if you told me to sing a note from US 41 with the gun to my head, I'd say, tell him, Taran, I love him. Because, like, that's like, I would be able to.
From the Weezer episode.
Like, so until you sang like a half of them, like, oh right, that was on Hurley. Yeah. But like my Hurley just slid right off me. I don't.
The blimpies of albums.
Yeah.
Just goes right through you.
Oh man.
Wow. From the Billy Joel episodes.
I mean, except JFK blown away, what else do I have to say? There's a little bit more detail there. eBay, D-Day, Pizza Domino's.
Stop it. Stop rewriting We Didn't Start the Fire. It doesn't deserve it. And I'm sure he is not super thrilled about it being one of his only 3 #1 songs. But like...
Wed Gays, Fenway, and Judd Apatow.
Oh, God. Stop.
Stop writing new lyrics so We Didn't Start the Fire.
It doesn't need new lyrics. It doesn't deserve that. I can't deny the brilliance of like all of the little moments that it hits.
For me, it's Vienna, undoubtedly.
Kill Bill, Marvel films, or Ocasio-Cortez. So,
I hate it. I hate it so much. I refuse to accept the legitimacy of that interpretation.
Taran literally turned away from the microphone.
That is the correct response.
I mean, okay, so we can't really put it in because of the clips, but like when that transition music started, you put, for best Evan One-Liner, you chose the most like somber, string laden, like, oh, this is sad, and then you're like 12 tracks of whack. Fuck off. Okay, so the winner for best Evan One-Liner.
I'm so excited.
Oh God,
that was sexual.
It is every time, baby. It's I don't know. The winner for best Evan One-Liner is he Shyamalan himself.
Yes.
From the Spoon episode.
Yeah, I was listening back. I was like, that was good, and I was in bad vocal quality that day. So it was wonderful.
What was your favorite joke from this?
Honestly, and I know it annoyed everyone, but every time I kept coming up with new lyrics for fucking We Didn't Start the Fire, that was pretty good. And that's why I had to like put those clips together, because I'm like, listen, I'm editing it, so I get that say, but it's funny.
Teske, you seemed to enjoy the blimpies.
Oh God, yes, that was. I love a beautiful metaphor that I was not expecting, and blimpies, yeah, that Hurley goes right through you.
I know. I'm also, and that's the other thing too. Where, like, genuinely, I'm surprised that Taran said that the White Stripes was his least favorite journey on, because in order to do Weezer, we had to go through a lot of shit.
A lot of shit. Oh man,
yeah.
Yes. That's the thing is like, White Stripes may have been my least favorite journey, but like Weezer had the highest percentage of garbage.
Yes.
Out of any artist we've done.
Yeah.
Easily.
And then after that episode came out, that fucking SNL sketch of the people debating Weezer came out.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Right.
And it was
Shout out Alan Linick.
And that was it was basically what happened on our podcast.
Do you know Alan Linick, one of the writers of the sketch?
I do. Dear friend of, husband of the dear friend of mine, Claire Linick, Claire Meyer, in town here. Just a new writer on SNL, and he's doing wonderful things by writing conversations we've all had about Weezer.
So wait, are you friends with him on Facebook?
I believe I am, yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that there's a chance he may have actually heard the episode.
There
he
is
may have actually
a chance.
There's a very slim chance.
Listen, Guster responded to us on Twitter once. We met Sam Beam. And we got retweeted by Stephen Rose. So the celebrities know. They're in the know about this.
The D-list music saloon.
Deluxe, I think.
Deluxe,
exactly.
Deluxe?
Yeah, we have a break coming up here, which is great, though. Taran, do you have another sponsor that you need to plug for us?
Boobies. this podcast brought to you by Boobies.
Oh, look, the commercial break's coming up. Oh, no. Wait, where's my mouth? There we go.
Boobies.
The theme
Coming up, we'll have the nominees for Best Clip we really liked but couldn't fit into other categories, along with the countdown of our top 5 comic moments from Season 3. Stay tuned.
Hi there, this is Nathan Stevens, host of the NAQ podcast. Very glad to be invading your ear holes and the airwaves right here. I'm here to tell you that the NAQ podcast, otherwise known as Nathan Asks Questions or Never Ask Questions, is coming back for its second season here in 2019. Filled up to the brim with fantastic musical guests discussing the decade in music and much, much more on NAQ.
In the Form Decor Lounge.
In the Form Decor Lounge. You know, in like Nice or something.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah. And I hear it's a very nice place to go. Welcome back, everybody, to the second annual Chartie Awards. Fantastic. It's Evan Sawdey, it's Taran O'Reilly, it's John Gleason Teske. In order to sew wounds, I decided to get John Gleason Teske a wonderful, nutritious Power Crunch bar.
Power Crunch?
To soothe over all the
14 grams of protein in
Right,
one
just
tiny
because
bar.
you won the contest doesn't mean you have to plug them into everything.
I just need to tell people.
They are not paying us enough
I
for
know
this.
they're not. Well, also,
Yet.
they're not paying us anything. I just randomly won a radio contest because they enter us in radio contests like a lot, like a decent amount. Just because, like, you know, I call in and I have good success. I won tickets to Lollapalooza, which you think as a media guy I would have been able to get by myself, but nope, I won tickets that way.
You mean chartographers didn't immediately get you into...
I'm amazed by that, exactly. But it's funny though, because there's a lot of publicists now that actually email me and like in order to try and get an in or whatever, will like listen to the podcast, like, hey, great Stevie episode, or you know, like something like that. They'll like send emails. I'm just like.
Or remember when there was that one band that was like, this band you've never heard of, they want to be on an episode. What do you think? And we're like, no.
Yeah. They'd be great to talk about Bruce Springsteen. I'm like,
we're not going to do a Bruce Springsteen episode anyway, so.
They want to talk about Tay-Tay.
Who now?
No, just that was a joke. Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
You didn't know Tay-Tay?
Yeah, come on. Tay-Tay OKK. Hey, guess
I feel similarly to Tay-Tay as I do about K-Stew.
Yeah.
Just bad.
Both things that are said by people alive today.
Yeah, and
in
just
America.
because it's said by people doesn't mean that it's good.
Because you know what else? People made the Transformers a franchise, so that's a thing that continued to happen. Hashtag Bumblebee, now in theaters. All right, guys, so listen.
Also not paying.
I just like start promoting things for no reason. Guys, Bowflex, you gotta try it right now. Marilyn Manson's Absinthe, Mansynth. You gotta get it right now. It's online, mansynth.com. That's a real thing. It is a real thing, actually.
Yeah, he made
But
that.
like, it's one of the things because absinthe is not legally purchasable in the U.S., but he made a version that's diluted enough.
Yeah. There's like a quote unquote American version.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you drink a Sazerac, you're drinking American absinthe.
Sazerac?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, let's go to New Orleans sometime. We'll have a good time.
Sazerac.
I mean, it's
Yes.
on my bucket list for
Yeah.
sure.
Exactly. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Wait, guys, we're making plans right now. If you want to help sponsor our trip, please go to mygaygetaway.com. And
Send us money.
Sweet free money, the chartographers@gmail.com. It's a real thing. And we will mention you on the podcast once. We'll talk about season 4 a little bit. It's going to be different than what you've heard before. More importantly, though, we have one last category before we get to our top 5. John Gleason Teske, I believe you're opening the envelope on one of the most anticipated categories of all time, which is clips we really liked but couldn't fit into other categories because everyone else is just too goddamn funny. God damn it. Yeah, let's do this fucking thing.
The nominees for clips we really liked but couldn't fit into another category are... From the Outcast episode, Shannon White.
I also am always going to be a sucker for horns, and especially live horns used in a rap setting. That's like exactly what I live for, and so that's like that's. I mean, there's a couple.
That's
of my
how I feel
favorite
about
things on there.
flutes, so I get what you mean. That's how I feel about flutes, so I get what
So
you mean.
Mask Off was like your favorite song.
Oh, when I
of all
heard Mask
time.
Off, I was like, I don't even need to hear another song on this album. It's the best album in the past 100 years. I don't need to hear anything else.
From Harry Nilsson, Part 1, Taran O'Reilly.
I mean, we don't need to hear the intro.
Alright, in that case,
Yeah, do bang dang get dang back dang get dang dang. From Jay-Z, Part 1, Shannon White.
My least favorite Jay-Z album is Magna Carta Holy Grail.
Thank God.
Okay. See, people will argue with me about that.
That's insane because it's garbage.
I mean, it's
From Jay-Z, Part 1, Evan Sawdey.
Jay-Z's views on women in rap songs is fascinating because he talks about hoes, he talks about women that are already hoes, but he's never like, fuck that bitch. He's never like, smack a hoe. He's always like, let's just go to a place where hoes are. Let's enjoy the hoes that are there.
Let's go see some hoes.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he just wants to fuck the hoes.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. From Harry Nilsson, Part 1, Taran O'Reilly. And I'll even give this album a couple of the steel drum songs. When it's used like steel drums, when you have like the roll or
it's like percussively, like to give it a little bit of an edge sometimes.
Right. Or like there's a little trill, like a little, a tag at the end of the vocal phrase. Like that's how you use steel drums well. There are other songs on here where he just kind of lets the steel drums just go like blink.
He uses it like a keyboard.
Yeah, he uses it like keyboard accents, except that when you have a keyboard, you hold the keys down so the tone keeps going and like fills the space. Except he was using it like a keyboard, except when you hit a steel drum, it just goes ding. And so it's just this like stupid little staccato, and it's all over this.
And I gotta.
From the Spoon episode, Chris Ford.
I wouldn't say Even Girls Can Tell is their strongest album. I know some people call it like a secret masterpiece, but even then that has more of like a Spoon vibe bent feel to it than this one does. That's just where I
Well, I think you can think of it as like a precursor to Hot Thoughts. It's the same producer, the same guy that did Flaming Lips and MGMT. I forget his name. Jim, what is it?
Dave Friedman.
Jim, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think you can kind of...
You're thinking of Jim Eno.
Who produced all the other albums.
Dang it.
From the Whitney Houston minisode, Nicholas Shota.
For the record, the drunken people you're talking to right now is me, Evan Sawdey, it's Taran O'Reilly, and it's our delightful and wonderful guest that we're happy to have back for a third time, Nicholas Shota.
Hello. That's...
Alright, well, I don't know how long this episode is going to be, but we are into it.
From the Weezer episode, Bilal Dardai.
So here's this is interesting for me about Love is the Answer. So because in spite of itself, I like Love is the Answer, and I don't like Ratitude.
Okay.
And I will say part of it. I will say, and obviously your podcast can't see this. I'm half Indian, half Pakistani.
You're not white?
Yeah. Surprise, everyone! And
you listen to Weezer?
All of your clan members immediately throw down their podcasts.
Ooh. There's some quality stuff there.
That's a beautiful group.
It is a group.
That's a beautiful group. Okay.
Who's the winner?
All right. I'm gonna
Your envelope shape is elongated.
Open this envelope.
It's like a flute. It's like one of those Shannon White flutes.
Yeah, one of those Shannon White.
You should do ASMR. You should do ASMR. Yeah. With your grumbling. It's like serial killer breathing.
It's just
And the winner is. And I wanna say this was a magical moment, and I'm so glad to continue to break the streak. Nick showed us hello.
Oh, it is! Nick showed us
so good.
twice!
It
Oh
was
my
so
god!
good.
Oh,
It was magical.
Susan Lucci got nothing on him. Congratulations, Nick Shota. I think that's great. Oh my god, should I call Nick Shota?
Should you call him? Oh, and get his acceptance speech?
Good.
That worked
I
so
did
well
warn
last
him.
time.
I warned him that might happen. I warned him.
Wait, what else did he win?
He won best memorable artist impression.
Oh, right, for Aaron Neville.
Yes, that was perfect.
Yeah,
that was magical.
Where are you? Hold on one second. Fill time. Teske, fill time.
Or what if we didn't
Wait,
and you just
wait,
got this
we
part?
could- yeah.
I want.
Cut this in post.
Let's see this.
Cut this in post.
Cut it in post now.
Oh.
Okay.
This may not happen.
Oh.
Did I win a Chartie?
Nicholas Shota, hello!
Hi.
How are you?
Such an honor. I'm delighted to be hearing from you.
Yes! That's the best answer to this is real. It happened in the moment. Nick Shota just picked up the phone like that. Here's the thing, Nicholas Shota. I don't know how to break this news to you. It's me, it's Evan, it's Taran, it's our special guest and co-host, John Gleason Teske.
Hi.
Hello.
You won, not one, but 2 Charties.
Woo. Oh my god. What? This is the best day ever.
So, you won an award. The most contested award for most memorable artist impression for your Aaron Neville.
Ooh.
I don't even remember doing Aaron.
It's very good.
I often don't remember what I said on the podcast, and then I listen back and I'm like, oh dang! All right, I made lots of sounds.
You also won. You just won clips we really liked but couldn't fit into other categories.
Okay.
For the Happy Hour minisode, when you just we introduced you and you just said hello for a long time.
Art.
It was incredible.
Well, thank you so much. I just want to, oh my gosh, I have so many people to thank.
Yes, please do.
I mean, I want to thank you guys for giving me a space to spend literally hours at a time talking about my favorite artists. That is truly, it's been a goddamn delight every time.
Sounds like you're getting choked up now.
What's that?
It sounds like you're getting choked up.
I'm very emotional. I'm at Mary Poppins Returns
You get
today,
so
guys,
emotional.
as a side note. And it is fucking delightful and made me cry. So, like, I'm having a lot of feelings. I have to thank Whitney.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
You know, may she rest in peace. And, I mean, we're always thanking Whitney in this household, at least. You know, every day I wake up and I'm like, I hope I have a good day. Thank you, Whitney, for all that you've given us. We miss you, you know, etc.
Is this like your rosary that you do in the morning?
Right.
Do you remind Albert to pray to Whitney before you leave for work?
Your cat?
Right, well, yes. I mean, Albert is learning to love her. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole video series. It's Nick Shota teaches cats how to love Whitney Houston and other divas. It's now available on CD, 8-track, and Betamax.
Right, exactly. Betamax being the primary.
That's the intended audience for that.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, this is just such a fucking delight.
We described you earlier as the Susan Lucci of the Charties. And
true. I was famously snubbed last year. I mean, I don't want to say snubbed, because it is an honor just to be nominated.
It is. But now you got 2 shiny Chartie awards to take home with you anytime you want and hold them up high above your head and say, take that, bitches, as you shout out over the Chicago skyline.
I will do just that. I'm clearing space on my mantle as we speak.
Well, thank you so much, Nick. I'm glad you picked up.
Yeah, thanks so much for calling, and thanks for your show. It's so much fun. It's a fucking blast. So, good luck with it, and thanks again for having me.
Of course, absolutely. Have a good one, Nick. We love you.
I love you too.
All right, bye.
That was so great.
Every time. I'm so glad I thought of that. I'm glad, because normally drunk me wouldn't think of that, but I thought of that. So that's it's just like wait, we should call him. It's early enough in the evening. We could do that.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We called John Harvey last year.
Yes,
right?
we did.
Yeah.
I also tried calling Bobby Evers, and he did not pick up. And I don't think he won anything. Did he win anything? I don't think he won anything.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember.
Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's whatever. But hey, listen, now we got down to the moment you've all been waiting for? The top 5 comic moments of the season.
Truly, God bless you if you're still listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, by the way, John Gleason Teske is here, but he is tied down to the chair.
I am.
Yeah,
yes.
so it is.
I mean, which, podcast, no podcast, I'm usually tied down to the chair when I'm ever.
Listen, that white leather straitjacket of yours is really nice.
Ooh,
I want one.
Yeah, chafes though.
Oh, no. Okay, never mind.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I mean, Straitjacket Chafe, also a new John Gleason Teske podcast, now on PRX. Anywho, so, guys, listen. Our top 5 moments. Let's go down to number 5. 5. Number 5 is from the Happy Hour minisode for Steely Dan. It has J.C. Shikoda, because here's the thing. J.C. Shikoda loves the album Gaucho, the blissful, breezy, whatever album it is, Gaucho. Loves it a lot. Loves it too much. He just loves talking about it. And he gave an amazing defense of it. It didn't do him any favors. We still ranked it lower than some of the other albums. But he was very passionate about it. So here he gave we were talking about a little bit in the minisode while we're filling time. It's great. This is for you, J.C. Shikoda.
And Steely Dan seemed like the kind of guys that probably weren't into the
that
Eagles.
makes sense to me.
Like,
they would hear that shit and be like, nah, no. So, yeah. All right, well, anything else to say? Oh, you?
Hold on. I just had it.
So you want to talk about Gaucho more?
I'm going to say no, but I'll listen to you talk about it if you want.
They're faster this year.
Jesus.
They're faster this year.
Are they? It doesn't feel faster.
JC, thank you so much. I mean, he was nominated earlier in the evening. He did not win, so there's the very least we can give that to him. Wonderful. I mean, honestly, and Taran pointed out, like, we opened our season usually with big artists, and this Steely Dan was more of an idiosyncratic artist. And honestly, ending with Billy Joel was kind of...
love that word so much.
I know, but honestly, ending with Billy Joel was also kind of a different choice. Like, he's popular, but not, like, critically popular in the usual ways some of our other artists are, as we discussed a little bit on the episode. But, yeah, it was a good one. I enjoyed it. It was just great having him and Ned together as well. Actually, their two chemistries, I thought,
it was surprisingly well.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's always interesting when you throw in two guests who you're like, I know that you both love this artist, so that should be good, but I don't...
see how it works out.
But I feel like all of our 4-person episodes have actually
been successful.
Out very well. So, yeah.
Actually, Teske, I know you haven't listened to every episode of the season, and I don't blame you. It's a lot. Trust me, we're making them, and it's like effort.
I have listened to every episode.
No, he has.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said that earlier.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
He listened
Sorry.
to all of it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You're
Some
amazing.
of them multiple times.
You're amazing, and I want to lick you. So, the question is...
that a lot.
Glistening Teske. The question is, do you have a favorite episode of this season?
Oh, a favorite episode of the season. There are a lot of good ones. There are a lot of artists that I was excited for you to work with, work into, dig deep into. There's a few people that I was like, Guster, cool. But like, although I did I appreciate both of you deeply for making me think about Guster as much as I ever need to.
Right. Most I ever need to.
And it's and I learned, I grew, I got more out of it. But I was very excited. I was revelatory. I was dancing in the halls every time anything was talked about for Outcast, and that was probably my favorite episode of the season.
That was a good episode.
That was a good ass
yeah.
episode. That was like probably one of my at least top 10 favorite episodes we've ever done. It was just...
That was good, yeah. I know, it was solid. Well, it's not related to that, but we also did do Spoon this year. And the thing is that Chris Fort, he was our guest on our Soothbound episode, which was a very good episode, too.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spoon episode, the thing is that I loved Taran digging into Spoon, because he came out of it being like, this might be my new favorite band.
Whoa. I mean, not new favorite band, but just yes, I look at them in a very different light now. I have a lot more respect for Spoon's artistry and just their body of work, and I'm always going to be in the mood to listen to a Little Spoon. You know, they have some truly all-time of my favorite songs.
Yeah, well, that's a big claim, but the great thing is that we had such a good time doing it. By the time we got around to the Happy Hour minisode, though, we were kind of drunk. I mean, it's a Happy Hour minisode, it tends to happen, but while we were drunk, special guest Chris Fort was a special kind of wasted. So that's why number 4 moment was unabashedly, it had to go to him, because holy fucking shit, I love this so much.
It's also weird that we're actually recording this episode live in a karaoke lounge, and I think they're bringing out the mics just about now, and so... Chris Ford, it's your turn to do Spoon karaoke. What is your go-to Spoon karaoke song?
Backseat of cars, we break into mobile homes. Iggy Pop reference number 1. Never reach out to. Oh God, I'm drunk. I don't remember these lyrics. And that's the way we get by. To the way we get by. Oh my God, that's my karaoke song.
That's about how
that's
karaoke
the way
sounds
we
like.
get by.
The clap.
Got a new bag of pot, so let's smoke it. No.
Oh, that's
Iggy Pop reference number one.
All right, I'm calling Chris Fort. Still,
dang.
I know. Anywho, but Chris Fort, wonderful guest. Love him. He's just sweet and great and fantastic.
Yeah.
And we hung out with his friends recently. One of my favorite things, though, is when Taran discovers someone else who loves Leon Bridges as much as he does. Because those are just like sing-alongable moments that just happen that are fantastic. And yeah, even Barack Obama, he brought his list of his favorite songs from 2018, and Bad Bad News, is that it? Was on there too. Which
Fucking
was
love
just,
that song.
I know. And we got that, oh my god, honestly, the best gift I got this fucking year for fucking Christmas was my mom, she went all out and got us a new record player, because the last one we had a little bit of a hiss to it, and like,
a little bit of a hiss.
Yeah, it was not great.
It was like unlistenable.
Yeah, and so the thing is, we got one that actually is clean now, and holy shit, baby. Like, I've listened to more vinyls this past 2 weeks than I have, like, the entire past 2 years. Like, it's crazy. It's crystal clear, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna get more vinyls. I'm gonna be that asshole now. Like, it's just a fantastic experience. Even the other night when we were playing the game, and I had on the soundtrack to Jodorowsky's Dune on. And, I don't know.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in soundtrack thing. Yeah, it was good. So, yeah. Do you have a vinyl player?
I don't.
That's just shocking to me.
It's okay. Everyone doesn't need one.
I know, that's true. Exactly. But John Gleason Teske is a music fan and appreciator.
I do.
What was the best concert you saw this last year?
The best concert that I saw this last year was... I saw a Craig Finn, John K. Sampson concert in a room about the size of the studio.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I could touch... it's at the Cactus Club in Milwaukee. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I could definitely touch a wall and John K. Sampson at the same time. And I just watched all of these beautiful, tattooed, burly, hairy men just, like, sob.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty great experience.
And it was kind of magical. It was a magical time.
Taran, you have a video compilation of burly bearded men crying, right?
Whoa. That wouldn't be particularly out of character for me. But no, not yet.
Okay, well,
I'm still working on it.
We don't have that, but you do have our number 3 moment, which is from our Weezer. I believe it was the actual main episode. It was an incredible discovery. Bilal Dardai, formerly a futurist.
He was nominated a lot tonight.
Yeah, well, Bilal was fucking funny because Bilal, I got his cat from him when his wife was pregnant. And Bootsy from back in the day, sweet Bootsy, bless her heart, R.I.P. And the thing is that, and he and I kept in touch for a while, and just randomly, we wanted to do a Weezer episode. I felt like we had a guest or something.
Yeah. We had a guest, and then we were just, scheduling wasn't working.
Yeah.
We're running out of episodes.
Exactly. So I reached out to Bilal because on Facebook, he liked Weezer, and I'm like, do you want to be on a podcast where you talk about all the albums by Weezer? And he's like, sure. And it's like,
he turned out to be a really great guest. Yeah, and had a good amount of Weezer knowledge.
I know, he did the research, he had the insight, he was also funny too. But the best part was when we were talking about this cut off of one of their the best later day album they did, Everything, I can't remember the name of it. It doesn't matter.
Everything Will Be Alright in the End.
Thank you. And it's just a song on there, it's just a great conversation. So Bilal Dardai, this is for you.
There's a lot of songs on here that almost work.
Yes.
Where I like a lot of what's going on, and then they go, "You can't control me no more, Cleopatra."
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, not only did you fall out of time for the hook of your song, what the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah.
But then you pronounced it Cleopatra because you needed another syllable.
They stole back. Exactly. There it is. You found it. It was 20 years later.
I was about to say it took 20 years for them
that
to
syllable
find
returned.
Yes. So
wow, this is actually a work of musicology.
I know, right? Quite frankly, you're welcome, America.
Also,
he was was also just happy that he was 40 years old and was hanging out with those hip, young 20 and 30-year-olds, just talking about the pop music and the whatnot. And the.
I think it's cute that you described yourself as hip and young.
Hey. Shut up.
I also wish the listeners could see my face every time one of those happens, because God, they're long.
Yeah, no, they're shorter than last year. You mocked me last year for how long they were, and I cut them down significantly. So let's make it. I can make it slower.
It's still like 8 seconds.
8 seconds of glorious sound.
Significant.
It is from a library I have of sound effects for when I was a sound designer for theater shows, and this one is like Magic Keyboard Trill is what it's called. Except Magic is spelled Majik.
Yeah.
And it's just like, magic? I'm like okay.
Isn't that like magical clouds? Isn't that?
Yeah, yes, with the Z at the end. Yes, that's a group.
Anyway.
So yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay. We're not going to do an episode on magical clouds anytime soon. Outside of Four Non-Blondes, John Gleason Teske, which artist would you want to be on an episode on?
I'm glad you brought up Four Non-Blondes, because I was definitely going to bring up Four Non-Blondes if you didn't.
I mean, it's an episode that you're on. It's going to happen.
Yeah. As you said you wanted season 4 to be shorter. That would be shorter. Just saying.
Very true.
You gotta keep pinching that. Listen, that's a great song. It's a great album.
Linda Perry's getting around, all right? She's doing her.
Oh my gosh.
Is he related to the guy from Journey?
Steve Perry?
No relation.
No. She is in cahoots with Pink, though. She helped pioneer. Yeah, she helped pioneer Misunderstood in that entire era. Altogether, which are a lot of people like.
Did she also spell her name with an exclamation point?
Sadly, no.
Linda
Perry. No. Yeah, Panic. Oh my God. I forgot to tell you, but last night when I woke up this morning, I had one of those dreams.
Is this a Panic at the Disco dream?
Exactly.
Oh God.
I legitimately
buckle up.
No, it was one of those things where like it was a dream, but it was so real that I didn't think it was. I had a dream last night that Brandon Urie had died, and I was just like, I could have sworn I saw it on Twitter, and I was just shocked, and I was just like. Really? I mean, it feels like so young. I was just so upset, and it was one of those things where like that's all the dream was. There was no other fantastical elements.
I mean, he had his highest charting single this year.
Yeah, with
who would
High
have
Hopes.
fucking thought?
Right, but it was just so odd where it just like I woke up and I'm like, wait a second, is Brandon Urie actually dead? I don't know.
This is how rumors start.
Exactly, right. I know. So long story short, I think he's secretly dead. It's a fake model. You know, it's a whatever. Right. Did you ever see Love, Simon?
I did not.
Okay, fantastic movie. It's a great movie about being young and queer and growing up. And one of the great things is the references it has, where he talks about how like he was really into Daniel Radcliffe for a good period of time, and then he was also like really into the music of Panic at the Disco. But then he realizes maybe not for the music, and then eventually his secret paramour that he's online chatting with, he's like, I'm a big Game of Thrones fans. And so then he walked through his high school like, okay, well, who's a Game of Thrones fan? And then he looks through and like every fucking person is wearing a Game of Thrones t-shirt. And like it's kind of the thing where it dates the movie, and I just love that reference. It was fantastic. It was a really good thing.
It dates the movie to a couple years ago.
Well, listen, that's still a thing. But you know what it's not dated though? Great lesbian jokes. And that leads right into our George Michael episode. We're almost done, baby. We're almost done.
God.
From our George Michael
so many
episode.
good segues tonight, and that was not one of them.
So Carmen Barnes was our fantastic guest, the Silky Butch, as she calls herself, someone who still runs a not Tom Holland? No. Tom Daly. Tom Daly.
Yeah.
She runs the Daily Daily, which is a Tom Daly fan Instagram account,
yep.
and which I think he knows exists and stuff. But she just schooled us on so many different things. This is a compilation of 2 different jokes from the same episode from our incredible George Michael episode, which I love doing. Guys, let's get into it. And it's a secret song, but here's the thing. There's a couple... Battle Stations is a fun and, like, interesting little number about, you know... One question I have about the song, why do they always have sex on Wednesdays? Why is Wednesday your sex day?
Well, why wouldn't you?
Because...
it is hump day.
I didn't even think about that.
Lesbians do things different. I don't...
Well, consider me schooled.
If the album just ended with Kissing a Fool, I would be totally fine, and I would still want to put it at number 1.
Yeah. Carmen?
I I Want Your Sex for the whole album. There could have been multiple parts. I think
part
it's just
8.
like part 4.
Yeah.
Part 16, I'm still fine with it. I think that's probably another lesbian versus gay thing. Our sex takes longer. It's a lot more lead up. I don't know. That's what my mama told me. I don't know.
You're learning so much today.
That's good. But listen, here's the thing, guys. When it comes to, I think for the past couple of years, it's been pretty obvious. When it comes to our number one comic moment, it's usually pretty obvious what it is.
Yeah.
And this year was no exception. Yeah. Our very last episode that we recorded was our Happy Hour minisode for Billy Joel. And here's what you need to know about what you're about to hear. It takes place over the course of the same episode. It's 3 clips. They're about 20 minutes apart. And the only reason we're putting it together is because as much as we love Bryce Ezell, our incredible guest that we had for Billy Joel, our last episode of season 3, he was drunk. He was real drunk, and there's nothing wrong with that. We get drunk too, but here's the thing. He had a story he wanted to tell us, and he forgot that he told us.
Just play the clip.
That's all you need to know. So it's number 1 of this year, absolutely, the Billy Joel minisode. Shout out to you, Bryce Ezell. Here you go.
My favorite thing recently was his description of, because he has a Madison Square Garden residency, which he's had for quite some time. Mm-hmm. And the obvious question, because many other artists in his stature have taken this opportunity, is what would you do for a farewell tour? And Billy Joel said this: if I had a farewell tour, I would have the stage is a living room set, couch, TV, coffee table, food, and there's bulletproof glass between me and the audience. Then I come up and lay down on the couch. I grab at the remote and start watching TV. The crowd after a couple minutes goes, fuck this, and starts tossing shit at the glass. So, like, the thing I like about Billy Joel, and it doesn't necessarily come out in what we just talked about, because...
Good times. Any other Billy Joel thoughts?
All I will say is this, is that I adore his music. I adore him as a person, in large part because he recognizes, in fact, I have
Jesus Christ,
a comment on what his farewell tour should be like.
You told us this.
Yeah, you already said this.
I did?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will
You're drunk. Well, here's a better question. This is actually amazing. Here's a better question, Bryce. And I mean this genuinely, truly.
Even, actually, this was more the case, was Brian Wilson.
Oh, well, that's a different case altogether.
For sure.
But, yeah. But also, Bryce, didn't you have a story about what he wanted his last tour to be?
Yes. So this is a quotation that comes... And for someone who has...
I cannot right now.
For someone who has conventionally pop, as Billy Joel is, it was astounding. This is like Bertolt Brecht.
Okay.
Way more than Billy Joel. So Billy Joel was asked about his final tour. And he said, this is what his final tour should be.
Yes.
The stage is... so this comes from an interview with Vulture by the...
Bryce, we're fucking with you. You already told us this.
Anyways, the podcast listeners need to know.
No, but during the podcast.
No, I didn't. I don't think I read this.
Okay,
no,
read it.
Okay.
So, this is in an interview with Vulture magazine. He was asked about what his final tour should be, and here's what it should be, according to Billy Joel. The stage is a living room set. Couch.
You literally said
TV.
this. No. Stop. Okay, I'm not letting you do this. Like 10 minutes into this podcast, this episode, you told us about this already. I promise.
Okay. Excited.
Bryce,
I was willing to let you get a little further into it to make sure that it was actually the same thing. But
that's
yes,
fine.
you totally.
I'm not
you know, and you know what, Bryce? We love it because I think honestly we had. Like, that is the funniest fucking thing, though. It really, really is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh god.
Ah! But like, legitimately, Bryce's L was like, it just made me so
fucking
happy.
funny.
Yeah. It was just
I couldn't believe that it was 3 times.
Because the third time I just asked him straight up, "Oh, don't you have a quote about this?" And he's just like, "Oh yeah, I do." And just like brought it up. I'm just like, he's very good about hiding how drunk he is because he's just
Right,
like,
because he doesn't sound like when I get drunk on the podcast, I'm like a little slurry and like I mean. He still sounds just like Bryce's L.
Yep.
But
it was classic. So Bryce, thank you so much for that. Taran, I did want to go over one last thing with you. We did it last year, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it real quick.
Sure.
In terms of this podcast, this show, this journey, did you have like a favorite artist that you went on, a journey that you went on?
Oh my gosh, there were so many good ones this season. People that I like probably wouldn't have spent this much time on at all, and I'm so happy that I have a better familiarity with. Like, Whitney Houston was a big one. There were a lot of like her, album tracks cuts where I was like, oh shit, I actually love this. Bjork, Outkast, George Michael, Tom Petty. Like, I found new favorite songs on most of the episodes we did this season. But yeah, I think the big one has to be Spoon for me. That was really what I enjoyed doing the Spoon episode a lot more than I expected.
For me, it was absolutely Whitney Houston, because I just feel like I went into it being like, oh, she's a pop singer, she has this Bodyguard soundtrack, she it has ballads and shit, and for me to oh, she is like a song crafts person, she is a diva for a reason. And I feel like it was the night before we recorded the episode when we watched the documentary about her life that just repurposed everything in context.
It changed our view of
100%.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like complete revisionist, and it's just like, not that you necessarily should have to marry biography to a discography in the exact same way to get that context,
but especially with someone who is that huge of a star and spent every moment in the spotlight, it really influences the music. And so I love that we did that. And I mean, obviously you heard Nick Shoda was thrilled that we were doing a Whitney Houston episode. So
So I very much like that.
So wait, did we already ask you what your favorite episode was?
Yes.
Oh, you said Outkast.
Yeah, right. but those two were actually pretty high up because I knew Spoon was a band. And learned a lot about Spoon and like paused the podcast and like listened to a bunch of Spoon music and then kept going.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've talked to other people who've like they listen to an episode, they hear a song, pause it, play that song, and then go back to the podcast.
Absolutely,
like, legitimately. And for me, also Billy Joel was one that surprised me because his later day albums are pretty much shit. It's just like, oh, you're actually a genius level songwriter. I also had dismissed him as just some piano pop omnipresent uptown girl motherfucker. And in fact, he's actually like, oh, there's so much more brilliance and wit and acid to what he has to say, and it's just like, it was just fantastic. So
I love the phrase omnipresent uptown girl motherfucker.
That's gonna be my next tattoo. So don't you worry about that. And so it was a great thing. So thank you guys for listening all season. We actually, and honestly, I do mean this. While Tom Petty was 16 albums, we did a fucking Harry Nilsson episode, which actually did pretty well. And like that one, the fact that even happened is astonishing. So I'm very grateful for our fans.
That's another one too where I was like, I never would have listened to that much Harry Nilsson without this podcast, and I love that we did that because he really is. He's a hidden gem.
So, and the other thing is that we are, just for our future plans, we want you guys to know, we've done 3 years, 3 seasons, 15 artists a season. We've done a lot of work. We're taking a break.
And 15 episodes, that mostly for season 1, it was just because we were excited and we wanted to do more. And then for some reason we decided that
was
had
the
to
standard.
be how many episodes there were in a season. And as we mentioned, this season really took a lot of effort. And, thank you so much for spending all the time editing it, Evan.
Thank you.
I really appreciate how much work you put into this. But we are getting married in 2019, so we're gonna take a bit of a break.
Yeah, we're not gonna record a podcast episode while we're planning the stepmom needs a hotel room or something like that. Like, that's just not something you want to deal with, right? Oh no, this cake is
we'll probably be coming back in late-ish 2019 with a shorter season.
Like a 5-artist season.
Yeah.
And because it's a 5-artist season, because it's a small season, I think we want to do it like personal weird shit. You know, like one of the the couple things that we know we want to do, Tarantino soundtracks. I feel like that would be a great fun episode.
We're going to have Dave Coop back on for that from our Guster episode.
Yeah.
Then I really want to do my favorite K-pop group, Brown Eyed Girls.
You're fantastic, by the way. I'm so excited to dig into that.
So, yeah, that will be very interesting. I feel like we still don't have a guest for that for sure. But
yet,
we'll figure it out.
Exactly. I want to do Shelby Lynn, one of my favorite country singers of all time. I want to do Butch Walker, one of my favorite rock artists of all time, too.
Who is also, like, he's not quite Greg Kurstin, but he has produced for a lot of big names.
Including Weezer. And also, and Avril Lavigne, you know, just great artists. And
Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah, actually, that's true. Yes, he did that Ed Sheeran song with her.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got that money, baby. And then I think we were going to do Metallica or something else, you know.
Yeah, like Metallica, or we were talking about Röyksopp finally.
Ooh, yeah, finally fucking Röyksopp. So, yeah. Or John Gleason Teske solo albums, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your favorite podcasts this year?
My favorite podcasts?
Yeah. Are you into Slow Burn?
I don't know Slow Burn.
Okay, I think that's the it's the Slate one about the first season was about the Watergate scandal and the second season was about the Clinton impeachment scandal.
Yes, yeah,
so
it's on my list.
Yeah,
I've been I have a list. It's a real list.
Keep saying that.
Yeah. It is. I've got like 36 podcasts actually, 36 podcasts in my feed right now, done by very fancy, famous people, and then also the chartographers. Like
also the chartographers.
I mean, but it's like
we are not fancy, famous people.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
and we also have John Gleason Teske on as a guest, so you can tell. Yeah,
but
exactly.
but I was gonna segue into a compliment. In that I don't just have in my feed my friends' podcasts. I know a guy who does a thing in his basement. And
I don't want people to listen to our podcast out of pity. I want you to listen because you actually give a shit about what we have to say.
Because we're making good content.
Yeah,
and which is why Reddit didn't think we were. So
yeah, which is funny. Well, some people liked us. The Sufjan people liked us.
Yeah, Sufjan liked us.
Yeah. So anyway, there's that. Yeah.
This is a lovely podcast. This is a beautiful. I always learn things every time, even artists that I know really well and artists that I don't know really well. I learn every time. Something.
I mean, that's true of us too. I mean, like I learned things about Guster. I didn't think there was more for me to learn about Guster, but apparently I was wrong.
Well, the crazy thing is that we bring in a guest who's usually a super fan, but both times you and I, Taran, we're coming in sometimes like from scratch or with a basis. We have to dive in full-heartedly.
Yeah, right.
So the fact that you and I collectively have done 45 episodes altogether, 45 artists, like we've dug into some
so much,
a lot of artists, a lot of discographies. You did Bjork, goddammit. You went to
and thank fuck I did Bjork because oh god, she's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
which made me so
her
happy.
first 3 albums.
Exactly. Let's be real. So that being said, we are going to take a break. So I hope that if there's an episode that you haven't listened to, go back and listen to it. If you want to, I always say, please, if you want to, go ahead, throw a rating on iTunes because it helps people see the show. It does work. It does happen. And all of you have done it, and I appreciate that. If you have a thought for us, also, please, thechartographers@gmail.com or message us on the Facebook.
We love getting emails.
We have gotten quite a few emails now, and it's just
recently,
great. Exactly. Yeah. And I love it when that happens. So you just let us know. But yeah, I think we're going to take a good break, but we will be back. That is a guarantee. And hopefully next time we do a Chartie's episode, John Gleason Teske will be right there with us. Because he has been a great, fantastic, gregarious host of this entire award show event monstrosity that we have conceived. And I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're here, genuinely.
I'm touched and genuinely moved that you see all my good qualities and have a use for them.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm glad I see your good qualities because when you look in the mirror, there's like nothing there.
Nothing.
It's just crazy. So I have no idea. I don't know how you dress in the morning. I don't know how you put on makeup. It's a whole confusion.
You're like a vampire.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like a sexy vampire. I think there's a franchise for that. Make you a sexy vampire.
I do sparkle.
Yes, you do.
I've been told.
You sparkle hard, baby. Sparkle hard.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Rihanna, we're coming for you.
Shine bright like a test.
So, anywho, it's true, though. So, in the meantime, though, thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, really, truly, 18,000 plays, 20,000 by the time this comes out, maybe. I don't know. Y'all are great. Thank you for listening to us and giving us a shit. We'll be back. Don't worry, we're taking a break. Have a good one, though. We love you.
We love you.
Let's go ahead, go on the fade out. Goodbye.
Thank you for tuning into the Charties. See you next year.
ASMR. Old people can be
You couldn't even get through that.
I couldn't finish it.
You couldn't even get through that. I couldn't finish We have a break coming up here, which is great, though. Taran, do you have another sponsor that you need to plug for us?
Boobies. this podcast brought to you by Boobies.
Oh, look, the commercial break's coming up. Oh, no. Wait, where's my mouth? There we go.
Boobies, boobies.
The theme song, the Boobies.